broadcast is copyrighted by Pearl Municipal Broadcasting for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the written consent of Pearl High School or PMB Sports is prohibited.
Friday nights mean one thing in Mississippi: high school football. You've got a 50-yard line seat to the 6A powerhouse Pearl Pirates right here on PMB Sports. Now, batten down the hatches and hoist the colors. The Sky Family Dental Pirate Pregame Show starts now.
Well, good evening, Pirate fans, and welcome to Pearl Pirate Football. I'm Greg Flynn, along with Bryant May. We are here at Ridgeland High School, where tonight the Pirates will take on the 5A powerhouse in the Ridgeland Titans. This is the Sky Family Dental pregame show, and this one is, I feel like it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, we have bolstered up competition just a little bit from that 37-0 season opener last week against South Pike to take on a very hot and very talented Ridgeland Titan ball club that came off of a big win last week, 5A beating 6A as the Titans hosted Northwest Rankin Cougars and beat them 29-27 right here on this turf last Friday night.
Well, and Northwest Rankin jumped out to the big lead. Northwest Rankin jumped out to a 14-0 lead, and then the Titans just whittled away, and came back, and then actually at the end of the game held the ball for the last 4 minutes of the game, not letting the Cougars get a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. Yeah,
and this is a high-powered offense that can do it through the air or can also do it on the ground tonight. They've got two of the best wide receivers in the state of Mississippi. One of those already committed to Lane Kiffin and the Ole Miss Rebels.
Yeah, that is Aiden Williams. He'll be wearing number 1 tonight. The other one you'll be on the lookout for is number 5. His name is Jabraxton Boone, and many folks say he's actually more versatile than Aiden because he is also a running back that will punish you.
Yeah, and that helps a whole lot, whether you're going in the air or on the ground when you got guys that are versatile like Boone. Aiden Williams is a guy that I feel like we've called his name for the last 6 years. Seems like he's been playing since he was in 7th grade. Last week, 9 catches, 163 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He's been a starter here since about his sophomore season, and you'll see why tonight as we are going to put our best guys out there to try to track down number 1, Williams, and number 5, Jabraxton Boone.
Well, let's take a look at the Sky Family Dental keys to the game, and it all starts with,
Pearl won the toss.
Embrace the road. Embrace the road. Our first road game, we were before the home crowd last week.
That's right, and tonight you don't travel too far, but you travel into hostile territory as Ridgeland, an up-and-coming team. They've made a lot of noise over the last few years. They've got a coaching change with a brand-new coach coming in this year, but this is a team that will make a lot of noise in 5A and will probably advance far into the playoffs. And so tonight, Pearl not really stepping down in competition, but stepping maybe equal in competition, even as a 5A team that will soon be a 6A team.
Well, and the other question is, can our quarterbacks have time to throw? They're both very talented. We'll see Jack Durr and Jacob LaFontaine. That key to the game is give them time.
Yeah, both of them looked really, really good in the home opener last week. You got Durr, who's only a freshman, the lefty. He came in, threw a touchdown pass, looked really good, took care of the football. And Jacob LaFontaine, a little more experience as the junior, still not a whole lot of game reps. But Jacob did a great job last week as well, threw a touchdown pass, and also took care of the ball. Big thing for the Pirates tonight, take care of the football. 0 turnovers last week against the South Pike Eagles. You got to do that again tonight against a really high-powered Titan offense.
Our third key that you'll see on the graphic is that we need to limit big plays, and that is containing 5, containing 1.
Yes, and you've got to slow down a really high-powered offense, as we've said. They can do it in the air, they can do it on the ground, and this is a defense last week in the Pirates that pitched a shutout. Don't know that we're going to be able to achieve that tonight with this kind of offense, but if you can limit the big plays, keep things in front of you, and not get beat over the top with big 50-yard bombs, you got to believe that you got a really good chance to come out with a big, big victory tonight.
All right. Now, in just a moment, we are going to be joined by Pirate head coach Justin Hunter, who has just completed the official coin toss. Coach, how you feeling tonight?
Oh.
Well, I mean, I think everybody is looking forward to this matchup tonight. They expect a very good ball game, and I know you prepared the kids for nothing less.
Yeah, man, we've had a good week of practice. Really physical. You know, we've been preaching physicality all week. We think we got to come out and be physical. These guys, they're a very, very talented team, and they're very physical themselves. So we got to match their intensity and match their energy, and try to find the energy we did last week at home.
Coach, it's no secret. All the fans know it. Ridgeland's got two of the best wide receivers in the state in Aiden Williams and Jabraxton Boone. What's our plan for them tonight?
Man, we're going to try to slow them down. Them guys like that, good players like that, are, you know, they come around every once in a while, and there ain't no stopping them. You know what I'm saying? You just got to kind of limit their plays and just have a plan for the big situations. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we can make a play. But I think Coach Wilbanks and defensive guys did a really good job with a couple different things to throw at them tonight.
Hey, Justin, Jack Durr, Jacob LaFontaine both looked really, really good last week. Tonight is not the South Pike Eagles, though. How do you feel good? How do you feel about your quarterbacks heading into tonight?
We're going to have to wait and see, ain't we?
Yeah, spoken like a true optimist and head coach right there. All right, Justin, we'll talk to you again at halftime. Go get those guys ready.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all.
All right, you got it. Well, that was kind of honest. So we'll wait and see.
No other way to be but real. That's right.
When you got a freshman and a junior at your quarterback, and they have all of, well, what they get, 2 series each last week? So
yeah, it was not a whole lot.
That's their varsity experience. All right, we'll step aside. When we come back, we'll focus on our Pearl offense as the Sky Family Dental pregame show continues right after this.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
When pirates need a feast, they sail to Mugshot's Grill and Bar. Voted best burger in Mississippi for 13 years in a row, Mugshot's proudly serves fresh, never frozen certified Angus beef. X marks the spot at 2 locations on the map, in Pearl and Riverwind Drive in the movie theater parking lot, and in Flowood on the corner of Airport Road and Lakeland Drive.
Citizens inside this county, we all care for each other. We do everything we can to help everybody out. I am Shane Fletcher with Farm Service. Always had a very special place in my heart, and to be able to do it and be a first responder as a reserve, we want to get paid. That's one of us self-facts to do. I think we all have a responsibility to.
You want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a difference.
It was so easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
and
for
that a great
so long.
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no other bank you know.
All right, folks, welcome back into the Sky Family Dental pregame show. I'm Greg Flynn and Bryant May here with you high atop Ridgeland High School, where the Titans are getting ready to welcome our Pearl Pirates. And, Bryant, we are going to see an offense tonight that is still a work in progress. And as we take a look at this graphic, it is a true quarterback battle still ongoing.
Yeah, you've got the battle of the 2 QBs. This will be 15 and 17. Jacob LaFontaine that you see there on the left, the young guns. He's only a junior, did not get a whole lot of reps last year. He was the backup, had a broken hand, which hindered him from being able to get a good bit of game action. Jacob going to be more of your game manager. At the same time, he has a chance to be mobile. We saw that last week as he had a good run for about 20-25 yards in the home opener against South Pike. On the other hand, 15, Jack Durr, he's the freshman, and we expect him to get the start just like he did last week in the season opener. Durr, only a freshman. So much potential and headroom ahead of him, a super strong arm, still learning the offense and learning varsity football, but he had a great outing last week in the home opener as he threw for a touchdown pass along with LaFontaine. Also got a chance to see last week the third stringer, Dylan Story, who worked his way into the game. So tonight, as you heard Coach Hunter there before the break here on the Sky Family Dental pregame show, we'll see. They believe in both of the guys, but tonight the lights will be bright as we take on a really talented Ridgeland Titan defense.
One of the things you'll notice too is that Jacob does not have as strong an arm as Jack. Jack can throw it 60 yards down the field on a dime, but Jacob right now does have better, at least for right now, better field recognition of knowing the coverages and the defenses, and that's just something that's going to come with experience for Jack. And man, I think once that clicks, watch out.
That's right. Yeah, and that's where you love having a little more experience in Jacob. He's been to 2 more years of practices, 2 more years of workouts, 2 more years of scrimmages. He's been on the sidelines, even though he was injured last year. He's been on the sidelines for 2 more years. So you got to love the way that they can hopefully encourage one another as they're here for the team. But both of those guys going to get a chance to play tonight at Ridgeland, and they got a good amount of weapons to kind of spread it out to, and we saw that last week as multiple guys scored touchdowns.
Yes, and now let's take a look at the rest of your offensive starters tonight. And, this is going to be important because this could be a shootout tonight.
That's right. TJ McKenzie got his first start at running back last week at home. He'll wear number 3. TJ is a junior, and he scored a touchdown in the home opener. Wide receivers, it's a talented group. Not a whole lot of experience, but a lot of talent. The most experienced out of that group is the senior, number 2, Justice Moore. Kenji McNair, number 6, the sophomore, did a great job last week, made a splash. He scored a touchdown in the home opener as well. Number 19, he's a wide receiver, and he did great last week as only a sophomore as well.
Yeah, and let me just point this out real quick that in talking to the coaching staff, Justice and Markel, you will see as starting cornerbacks tonight as well. You know, they'd like to have them just play offense, but when you're playing the receivers that we are on the other side of the ball tonight, you're going to see Justice and Markel playing cornerback as well.
Something you see a good bit in high school football, guys being able to go both ways. You may see that a little bit with Ridgeland tonight. We'll see how their stamina holds in this Mississippi humidity. Your big guys across the front, Caston Channel, number 50. He's our offensive lineman. Caston is a junior.
He'll be the center tonight.
He'll be the center. 65, Kendall Burks, a senior. Hayden Townsend, 71, also a senior. You like to have that experience. Takofa Lewis, only a junior, wears 51, but he's already getting a lot of attention from Division I schools. And then finally, rounding out that offensive line, Reed Grantham, who wears number 55, and he is also a senior. So 3 seniors and 2 juniors across that offensive line. Greg, I can think over the last couple of years where we've had a lot younger group across that offensive front. If you are Jack Durr or Jacob LaFontaine, you got to feel really good with having some experience in front of you to protect you against defenses like these Ridgeland Titans.
Well, here's the question I have for you, just what you think. We love to run tempo. You love to run a lot of plays. But if you fear going 3 and out quickly and then putting that Ridgeland offense back on the field, do you think the Pirates are going to try and maybe take a little more time, try and run the ball a little more tonight?
Yeah, I definitely think you have to. When you see an offense, I mean, this could be one of the most talented offenses, maybe top 2 that we see all year long. In the second game of the season, you're going to have to control the ball just a little bit. I think that's probably a thing with Coach Weems and Coach Hunter. They'll just kind of get the feel as the game progresses. If we got a lot of momentum and we're moving the ball, then you may keep running that spread, keep running the little bit of a hurry up. But then if things get a little slow and defense gives up a big play or 2, you're going to have to hand it off. But then you're fighting that, hey, we got to get back in it. So I'm glad I'm not an offensive coordinator tonight. How about that?
It's the same because the 2 teams mirror each other in their styles, in their offensive philosophies. Both love to run tempo. They love to go fast. The question is, usually we don't care about time of possession and then who wins the game.
I think a young quarterback as well on the other side, a guy that transferred from a place we know a little bit about. We'll talk about him on the other side of the break, though.
All right, we will continue with the Sky Family Dental pregame show from Ridgeland High School right after this.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
So you've injured your shoulder or your knee? And of course you want the best care and the best doctor available. The doctor on the left treats shoulders and knees and ankles and hands, while the Mississippi sports medicine doctor on the right specializes in one body area and one area only, treating thousands of patients a year. Trust your medical care to one of our true specialists. Mississippi Sports Medicine. We specialize for you.
That is
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Merit Health.
He was supposed to be the 5th man to walk on the moon. But 200,000 miles from Earth, an oxygen tank explodes.
Power supply malfunction. Okay, now let's everybody keep cool.
Thanks to his survival skills and leadership instinct,
Hang in there, it won't be
he
long.
helped guide the crew back home.
Welcome home. This really looks great.
He was Jim Lovell, and long before he wore this uniform, he wore this one.
Jim Lovell, Mike Rowe, and Bill Gates. Just a few names known for success. All three also started their leadership path while serving in the Boy Scouts of America. Everything they learned while part of a troop can prepare you for a successful future as well, whether it's survival skills, self-discipline, or just how to have fun. If you'd like to be a part of the next generation of Scouts, Pearl has a local troop, 575, and for more information, you can call Cale Gamble at 601-594-7020 or email him at calegamble@yahoo.com. The Boy Scouts of America, be prepared.
All right, welcome back into Ridgeland High School on the Sky Family Dental pregame show. I'm Greg Flynn with Bryant May, and now we're going to turn our attention to the defense. And our defensive backs tonight are going to be very, very important. And our spotlight tonight is on our great safety. He is known as the Reaper. It is Kavion Freeman.
Yeah, Kavion Freeman wearing number 1 this season after converting over from number 12. And Kavion will bring the lumber from that safety position, and we're going to need it tonight. He is one of the hardest hitters on this Austin Wilbanks Pirate defense, and he has a great vision. He's only a junior. He's got a lot of experience last year as a sophomore, though, so great job, or great ability to see plays as they develop, and we'll need that tonight along with a ball hawk. That's perhaps the most vaunted defensive phrase you can give to somebody. He just knows where the ball is, and he knows how to get there and make contact when he does. And so Kavion Freeman, keep your eye out on number 1 tonight, as he will be shadowing number 1 on the other side, and that will be Aiden Williams.
All right, let's take a look at the rest of the defensive starters. And again, everybody's important for the Titans.
That's right. The big guys across the front, 23, Demario Ragsdale. Demario is a junior. Justin Knight, he's a senior, 99. And then Jabron Moore, one of the leaders for this Wilbanks defense. He wears number 44, and Jabron is also a senior. Your linebackers across the middle of that defense, Kai Jefferson wears number 5. He's a senior. Hanor Singh wears number 8. He's a senior, had a touchdown last week on special teams. And Caleb Arterberry, what a game last week for the sophomore, wearing number 12 this season. Azir Chin and Martravian Draper, your defensive backs, but they will also be replaced a little bit tonight by Justice Moore and Markel Lake, as you heard earlier. Kavion Freeman, your safety, along with Jamion Smith, who looked great last week. He's a senior, but not a lot of experience. He wears 22, and he will help round out that safety position next to Freeman.
All right, we are getting closer to kickoff. We will step aside one more time here on the Sky Family Dental pregame show. We'll be back to Ridgeland in just a moment.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
At Bob Boyd Honda, we pride ourselves in getting our customers the best deals around.
Usually that means when we're selling cars, but right now,
Bob Boyd is in the market to buy.
We're offering top dollar for pre-owned autos, trucks, and SUVs.
Come by, talk to our dedicated team, and discover what a great time it is for Bob Boyd to buy back your used vehicle. Any make, any model.
Whether you're selling or buying, at Bob Boyd Honda, you get a deal.
How local is Bank Plus? We're here, and here. And we're with you here, and here. Wherever, whenever you need us. We make our banking decisions right here because local means more than a location. It means a commitment to deliver more for our customers and our communities. Your bank, your plus, Bank Plus.
The Exchange is a church that is for Pearl. The Exchange exists to make the love of God visible and tangible to our city. Whether it's gifts and prayers for our teachers and students, acts of service for those in need, family-friendly activities for our city, Thanksgiving meals for families, encouragement for the next generation, or hope when people need it most. The Exchange is for Pearl, and the Exchange is here for you. Find a place to belong, grow, and serve by visiting us online at theexchange.cc.
Welcome back into the Sky Family Dental pregame show. Greg Flynn and Bryant May here with you. Bryant, you alluded to it earlier. Garrison Davis, number 10. He is the sophomore quarterback for Ridgeland, and that is a guy that He's shown a lot of poise last week.
He did, and Garrison with an interesting story. Garrison was a freshman last year at Brandon behind Landon Barnes, who is only a sophomore. Of course, Landon, we don't like to acknowledge this, but Landon led the Bulldogs all the way to the state championship where they lost to Madison Central, who they are playing tonight. That'll be an interesting to keep an eye out on. But Garrison Davis sat the sidelines behind Landon Barnes, who had 3 more years left. And so Garrison, if you will, went into the high school transfer portal, and he arrives here at Ridgeland as a very, very talented sophomore. And so he is now the starting quarterback for the Ridgeland Titans. And when you got guys like Aiden Williams and Braxton Boone to throw out to, not a bad place to transfer to.
Isn't that kind of odd that you can move from Brandon and Rankin County and find your way into a home in Madison County and be going to Ridgeland High School?
I don't know how it works. I just know that's what happened. But, yeah, Garrison Davis, a guy that you're going to keep your eye out on tonight. Not a real big guy, but a guy who is fleet of foot, and he can also put that ball up in the air, and he's got some guys who can go get it. So that Pearl secondary will be tested tonight.
The good news is he can get rattled. Okay, so he doesn't exactly have a lot of poise yet. He'll pull that ball down, as we saw against Northwest Rankin, and he may leave a little early, and he doesn't have, he just wants to get rid of the ball a lot of times, a little too quick. So we can take advantage of that impatience, perhaps.
Yeah, and you also got to like the fact that this is only his second game to start here at Ridgeland, really only his second game to start in his high school career because he set the bench last year behind Barnes. But, again, a lot of experience here with this Titan squad who, if you just joined us, they defeated Northwest Rankin last week in a really, really good game that was back and forth, 29-27. The Pirates come off a big 37-0 victory over South Pike. Tonight, we're going to find out a lot about both teams, especially the Pirates.
It's interesting. Both of these coaches, Coach Teddy Dias for Ridgeland and Justin Hunter for Pearl, they love these kind of games. In the non-conference, there's a lot of coaches that just like to schedule all cream puffs and get you ready for region play, which that's debatable. Then you have guys that like to have a nice mix. And Justin has done that because we have some teams that are, teams that we should beat, right? Just because we have more numbers, like Morton next week, South Pike last week. But then you need to test yourself with big schools like Ridgeland, like Biloxi, and Ridgeland provides a test that any 6A could give us.
Absolutely, yeah. This is a team that's just knocking on the door of being a 6A team. Of course, we've got a whole reorganization coming up soon, but it's a great point, Greg. It does no good just to play cream puffs or kind of pushovers, if you will, lowered classifications. But you want to take on some teams that are really going to challenge you, because when we take on the likes of Region 3 6A that comes up here in a few weeks, you got the Brandons, the Oak Groves, the Warren Centrals of the world, and they're going to be a lot more like what you might see here tonight against Ridgeland than it will be maybe what we saw last week against South Pike.
And I remember back in 2017 when Coach John Perry knew we had a great team. He lined up the gauntlet in the non-conference schedule, and we just played hard team after hard team after hard team. And we even went over to Shreveport and played in the Battle of the Border and won that.
That's right.
But with a young team like we have, I really like the mix that Justin has in this schedule because, again, you do have those winnable games for confidence.
That's right.
And then, hopefully, if you win a game like tonight and you go 2-0 into the homecoming game next week, then you're looking at 3-0. Then the confidence really takes off.
That's right. And one of the variants in maybe a easier game like maybe what we saw last week, and next week we'll take on a undermanned Morton squad, is you get a chance to play a whole lot of people. I believe last week almost every single Pirate, if not every Pirate, got a chance to touch the field, but the starters really only played about 2.5 quarters. Tonight, you would imagine it's going to be a game where the starters are going to play almost the entire game, and you need to get them a chance to work in that whole 4-quarter stamina, especially in the Mississippi humidity, as we get ready for region play. Also, we haven't mentioned tonight, Greg, maybe a little bit of a grudge match from Ridgeland after that thumping that we put on them last year. If you remember, Pirates won last year at home 50-13. May not quite be that margin this year.
Well, and we found a great way to hold down Williams and Boone last year, and so we know the keys to do it, but do we have the horses to do it? We will find that out.
That's right. Austin Wilbanks and that defensive squad spent a lot of time this week watching some film. Greg Flynn was hanging out with some of those coaches on the sidelines, talking about some of the strategy that they're going to use tonight against two of the best wide receivers in the state of Mississippi in Aiden Williams and number 6, Jabraxton Boone, both those guys seniors, and Aiden Williams already committed to the Ole Miss Rebels.
All right, let's listen in as the colors are being presented, and the Ridgeland High School Band will play our national anthem.
Our flag and our valued way of life. Please again rise now for the presentation of our national anthem by the Ridgeland Titan Marching Band.
National anthem. Hey, and if you could stay on that shot a minute, I want you to take a look over at the Pirates sidelines because, boy, we have turned out in force tonight. What a great-looking crowd from Pirate Country packing the stands here as well as lining the fence. I think everybody wants to get a look. You know, I think they teased everybody with, hey, we might be a little bit better than everybody thought we were going to be this year with that big win. And then they just say, oh, well, now we can really hang with it. And they really want to see the stars for Ridgeland.
Yeah, you got to love it when you get to play before a full stand. There was a great turnout last week at Ray Rogers Stadium, and the Pirate football team, as you can see there in the top right corner of your screen, making their way onto the field in Mr. Flynn, the clean whites tonight.
Lord, it looks like we done jumped into a box of Clorox tonight, and it is clean and smooth. The white helmets with the white jerseys, the white pants, and almost everybody's got the white cleats. So it is... Hopefully we'll be very ghost-like, and every time Ridgeland tries to grab at us, they'll just grab an apparition, and we'll be already past them. So that's a good look.
Yeah, a little bit of a Penn State-ish look as they played a little Thursday night football last night and beat Purdue late in that one. My son and I stayed up and watched a little bit of that one. Tonight, the Pearl Pirates with the full whites as we take on the Ridgeland Titans, who'll be entering from the left side of your screen here in just a moment. They are wearing all navies with the lighter blue headgear.
Captains are making their way towards midfield. Yeah, it's again, Ridgeland not usually wearing the all dark uniforms, but they certainly are today. And so it's going to be the good versus evil. How's that? We're the angelic looking team, and Ridgeland's got that dark blue look to them.
Captains for your Pirates tonight, there are four of them. Marcus Thompson wearing number 7, a senior linebacker, number 29. Derek Garner, a junior wide receiver. Next to them will also be number 71. That is Hayden Townsend, your senior offensive lineman. And number 8, Hanor Singh, your senior linebacker. They will come and meet the four captains for the Ridgeland Titans.
And, of course, Jabraxton Boone, number 6, is headed out there.
Also number 13, Christian Coker, wide receiver. And 62 and 64, Damarian Blake, along with Tavius Hunt.
So we'll take a look and see who will be getting the ball first on our Trustmark Bank coin toss. Trustmark Bank for all your banking needs. We've got a couple of branches in Pearl of Trustmark Bank, so they make it very convenient for you. A great sponsor of the Pirates.
Beautiful night for football here at Ridgeland High School. Brand new turf surface that just got put down recently. Got the kind of new look that a lot of schools and colleges going to, where you've got every 10 yards, it's kind of a different shade of grass. Goes darker, lighter, darker, lighter. with the big Ridgeland and Titans in the 2 end zones.
All right, the referee's about to tell us the outcome of the coin toss. Pearl has won the toss and elected to defer. So that means Ridgeland is going to take the ball, and we're going to get a chance to see the Superstars. It is really a, what is it, out of a 4? Is it a quad? The quad stars, as you're going to have the 2 great wide receivers in Aiden Williams and Jabraxton Boone, number 6. Kamari Payne is just a beast at running back, number 5. And their quarterback, number 4, Garrison Davis. So we'll get to see them first. And our defense will get to be tested early as the Pirates come running out. Kickoff between the Pirates and Titans is now.
Are you ready?
Good evening, Pirate fans, and welcome to Ridgeland High School, where tonight your Pirates will be taking on the 5A Ridgeland Titans in a non-conference clash. I'm Greg Flynn, joined by Bryant May. The Pirates have won the toss and elected to defer, so they will be kicking off to the Titans. Bryant, we're going to be tested quickly.
That's right. 2 1-0 ball clubs come in tonight. The Pirates fresh off their 37-0 victory at home to open the season last week against the South Pike Eagles, but tonight a whole different foe. It's the 1-0 Ridgeland Titans, a 5A team knocking on the door of being 6A, and last week they hosted the Northwest Rankin Cougars that we'll see a little later in region play, and the Titans with a big 29-27 victory over those Cougars last week. Tonight they'll take on another 6A foe in our Pearl Pirates, and they are a star-studded cast, and that starts with number 1 Aiden Williams, along with Jabraxton Boone, 2 of the most talented wide receivers in all of high school football in the state of Mississippi. But back deep to receive the kickoff will be number 3 Amari Holmes, along with number 5 Kamari Payne, the running backs for the Titans.
Keller Reed has our Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kick teed up, and he's not going to test it deep, kicks it short, and we tried to strip the ball out of there. The Titans will take over in decent field position, but we were not going to give up a touchdown return on the first kick.
Yeah, Ricardo Powell there on the return. Jabron Moore with the tackle, along with, I believe that was number 25, Amarius Johnson. And here comes this Titan offense. We'll get you your Pirate defensive starters here in just a moment.
That Titan offense comes out, again led by Garrison Davis. Ridgeland starts out 4 wide. The superstar Aiden Williams here to the near side, the only receiver, 3 up top. We will see a handoff.
That's going to be a 28 Marquavian Cuff, the junior running back, 185 pounds for the Titans. Quick look at your starters on defense for the Pirates. Ragsdale Knight and Jabron Moore, your men across the front. Kai Jefferson, Hanor Singh, and Caleb Arterberry, your linebackers. And we're going to jump off sides. We got a couple of guys that got drawn. Right there in the middle of that was Justin Knight. The secondary listed starters: Azir Chin, Martravian Draper, Kavion Freeman, and Jamian Smith. However, we're also going to see Justice Moore, who's out there tonight shadowing Aiden Williams, and Markel Lake, the sophomore wide receiver, also going to get some defensive action tonight against this talented wide receiver core for the Titans.
There's a little swing wide receiver screen that is dropped. That's a gift. Cameron Hewitt, by the way, checked in for Justin Knight after the penalty, and that was by Boone that, well, he tried to run before he got it. They're used to running after the catch here, and he didn't look it all the way in. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 4, a Pearl Pool 3rd down. They back out of a blitz. Garrison back to pass. He's pressured, spins away, tucks it. They contain him, and a great tackle on the outside by Kenji McNair. Another wide receiver playing defensive back today, going both ways.
Got to do whatever you can to stop the offense, and so a lot of offense playing defense. Great job by Jabron Moore pressuring Davis, forces him out of the pockets, and you see his wheels, but he cannot outwheel Kenji McNair. And look at the sophomore wide receiver coming up and making a big, big tackle on that Pearl Pool third down. And how about that, Greg Flynn? A 3-and-out on the first possession for this talented Titan offense.
Could not have drawn it up any better for the defense. Pirates await the punt. It's a good snap. It's away. And a driving punt all the way back inside the 20, inside the 15, and we're still booting it around out there. I think that was Justice Moore, and it looks like they're still battling for it. And I believe the Titans came up with it. Or they're going to say down?
They're going to say Titan football at the half-yard line.
Wow.
And Greg Flynn, that is a costly, costly mistake by one of your most talented players in Justice Moore, who was trying to catch it on the run. Maybe should have just let that one go after an incredible punt by the punter for the Titans, and Justice Moore never could get back on top of it. And there you see it there on the replay, recovered by number 13, Christian Coker, at the half-yard line. And so after forcing a 3-and-out, the Titans a half-yard away from pay dirt.
A very short field now. There's the handoff to Cuff, and the defense stands strong and pushes him back to the 2.
Jabron Moore in there along with Ken Mangum, Ken wearing number 28. Both those guys making penetration and grabbing Cuff in the backfield.
Great job by Singh splitting the gap and getting in there quickly. So it is now 2nd and goal. Thanks to Rogers Dabbs for all those great replays that we have. This time, Garrison going to keep it himself, and he's short as well. So the Pirate defense will bring up a 3rd down. Again, Hanor Singh really wrapping up well. Look at that. Form tackle.
Yeah, tip your cap, Kion Jefferson in there as well, forcing Davis back to the inside. Singh cleaned it up. This defense is doing literally everything that they can to try to keep the Titans out of the end zone. Going to see 2 guys in the backfield here in Cuff and Boone.
On the Pearl Pool 3rd down, it is a muff snap. Pirates are going to bring him down in the backfield, and they have held unbelievably after a 1st and goal from the half-inch line. Goodness gracious, Braxton Boone had nowhere to go after the bad snap.
What an incredible stop by this Pirate defense, but it looks like, Greg, they're going to leave Garrison Davis on the field, and on 4th and goal from the 9-yard line, they're going to go for it.
Just don't jump. And that's exactly what they did. You had to know that they were going to try and draw us off sides, so that's going to give them they give them the full 5 yards. I think they will. Let's see.
Yeah, they've got room to give them the full 5, and that's going to put it inside the 5-yard line. That was number 5, Kai Jefferson, who was trying to come on a linebacker blitz from the top of the screen, and he jumped just a little too much, and now it's going to be 4th and a little more manageable here on 4th and goal.
4th and goal from the 4. Great pressure and a sack for the Pirates. Cobra Kai makes up for it after jumping off sides. He comes in and makes the play.
The definition of redemption by number 5. You jump off sides and you say, Coach, I got it. What a play by Kai Jefferson as he was untouched. It looked like the same defensive call where he jumped off sides, and he came on fire from the top of that line, and Garrison Davis had no chance. Greg Flynn, that may be one of the biggest stands I've ever seen by a Pirate defense. It was 1st and goal from the half-yard line, and the Titans get nothing.
So now Jack Durr, the freshman, leads the offense out for our first try. Hand the ball off, and that's not going to go anywhere as McKenzie's going to get taken down for a loss of 1.
McKenzie wrapped up by Jaquan Bell. We'll take a look at the Pirate starters real quick. It will be Jack Durr, the freshman, at quarterback. TJ McKenzie, the junior running back. Wide receivers, Justice Moore, Kenji McNair, Shaden McCollum, the junior, and Markel Lake, the sophomore.
On 2nd down and 11. Going to try to run the ball again. McKenzie goes over to the left side. He'll cross the 15, out to the 18-yard line.
Good job opening up holes by the offensive line. Your starters there, number 50, Caston Channel, the junior. Kendall Burke, 65, the senior. Hayden Townsend, 71, the senior. Takofa Lewis, 51, the junior. And Reed Grantham, 55, also a senior. And how about that little offsides call against Ridgeland?
And that's going to be very close to giving us a first down, as it was 3rd and 5. It will indeed. Renaissance Bank will move the chains on the Havard Real Estate Group penalty. So already, we're winning the time of possession battle now. We've gotten first down. All right, so the Pirates set up 1st and 10 from the 24. Durr looking to throw. He's going to pull it down. He's got a hole up the middle. Crosses the 30, out to the 35. Stumbles down across the 40. They'll mark him down, though, back at the 39.
17 yards by Jack Durr. And look at this right here on the replay. He had nothing. Great heads-up play by the freshman, pulling it down, and he had a lot of green turf in front of him. And you see those wheels. He is capable. 17 yards and another Pirate first down.
They go quickly. Fumbled the snap, though, this time, and we're very fortunate to get back on top of it. We will lose it back to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, look at it here on the replay. Not sure if T.J. McKenzie ran into Durr or – Yep, he sure did. Looked like T.J. thought he was going to take it, and Jack was holding it out in front. Thank goodness we fell back on top.
All right, next play. We're going to try and run it again. Room around the right side. Taking it out to the 43-yard line.
That's not McKenzie in there. That's actually Jamari and Turner this time.
The big dog, Jamari and Turner, comes in and gets positive yardage. Brings up a 3rd down and 6. We've got a stable of running backs that we used last week. I believe 4 or 5 backs carried the ball. Big dog, the senior, wanting to make the most of his opportunity. Oh, and he gets slammed into the backfield. Goodness gracious, nobody picked him up.
Yeah.
As number 7, Jaquan Bell. Oh, my goodness.
Bell with 2 big defensive plays on that possession. And, he didn't know who had it. He just grabbed both of them. I don't know if I've ever seen that, Greg. And great play by Bell, and the Pirates will be stopped.
All right, looks like we've got the heat timeout. We'll take it with them. No score here between Ridgeland and Pearl.
When something works this well,
Paying bills? This site is so comprehensive. I do all my banking online. More time for coffee?
you want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a
It was
difference.
so easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
And
for
that a
so
great
long.
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no other bank you know.
All right, Kenji McNair will be back to punt the ball away.
Back deep for the Titans is number 12, Javarius Walden. The junior also plays quarterback.
Kenji gets away a good punt. It will be fielded, and what? I think he thought he made a fair catch sign, but Ridgeland will keep the football. It looks like they'll take over at the 36-yard line.
29 yards on the punt from McNair. Good job on special teams, that time by number 10 for Pearl, sweeping in and making the tackle. And again, we'll see this talented Ridgeland Titan offense that has yet to do anything. Again, if you just joined us, they went 3 and out on the first possession, and then after a muff punt by Pearl, they got it 1st and goal inside the 1-yard line and were unable to convert on 4 straight plays. So the Pirate defense standing strong.
Davis will hand the ball off. Cuff not able to find any running room there. Pirates do a nice job of jamming it up for a loss of 1.
And we've got an injury down on the field for the Pirates, too. I believe that's going to be 99. Sure is, Greg. That's 99, Justin Knight, the senior defensive lineman who's down. He got rolled up on by, I believe, Jabron Moore, who was blocked into him. You can see here on the replay, 99 there in the center of your screen. Yep, Jabron Moore being blocked, and he kind of falls right back on the back of Justin's right leg.
All right, well, let's step aside while they tend to Justin. No score here in Ridgeland.
How local is Bank Plus? We're here, and here. And we're with you here, and here. Wherever, whenever you need us. We make our banking decisions right here because local means more than a location. It means a commitment to deliver more for our customers and our communities. Your bank, your plus. Bank Plus.
So you've injured your shoulder or your knee? And of course you want the best care and the best doctor available. The doctor on the left treats shoulders and knees and ankles and hands, while the Mississippi sports medicine doctor on the right specializes in one body area and one area only, treating thousands of patients a year. Trust your medical care to one of our true specialists. Mississippi Sports Medicine. We specialize for you.
That second down and 11 pass will fall incomplete as Davis overthrows Aiden Williams. We have 4:46 to play here in the opening quarter. No score between the Titans and the Pirates.
Interesting here, Greg. Justice Moore was the guy in coverage running with Aiden Williams, and after the deep ball, again, Justice going both ways. Justice comes out, does not look like he's injured, and Kenji McNair, the sophomore, will now slide over onto Aiden Williams, the senior. So I wonder if they're just trying to maybe preserve energy there. Kenji McNair also going both ways, though. So kind of a little bit of a chess match here as Justin Hunter and Austin Wilbanks trying to take care of their guys against this talented Titan wide receiver core.
Well, we've got the Reaper, Kavion Freeman, over there helping out on Aiden Williams, so we'll see. Davis back to pass, looking. He's going to try deep again. Same play. Over the middle this time. This time he connects, but it's his wide receiver, Ricardo Powell Jr., who's going to take it all the way for a touchdown.
68 yards from Davis to Powell, who ran right past the entire Pirates secondary, and he was open by 3 yards. The big plays, and the first one of the night goes to the Titans.
So the Titans will strike first, and it's not one of the stars. You have to watch out for every weapon they have. Snap down kick is up, and it was not very good looking, but it does go through. And with 4:33 to play in the opening quarter, it is Ridgeland 7, Pearl nothing.
At Bob Boyd Honda, we pride ourselves in getting our customers the best deals around.
Usually that means when we're selling cars, but right now,
Bob Boyd is in the market to buy.
we're offering top dollar for pre-owned autos, trucks, and SUVs.
Come by, talk to our dedicated team, and discover what a great time it is for Bob Boyd to buy back your used vehicle. Any make, any model.
Whether you're selling or buying, at Bob Boyd Honda, you get a deal.
Farm Bureau kickoff is about to be put in the air. Pirates now trailing for the first time tonight. See if our offense can get on track this time. Looked good in picking up a first down on their first possession. That ball is away. Will be taken in at the 19. Over the 30. Brought a hold. Got the kicker to beat. Tighten ropes. Oh, and just did step out of bounds here on the near side. Markel Lake. He is speedy and showed it off right there. Also, great footwork down the sidelines.
Markel, only a sophomore, but the coaches like him a lot. 46 yards on the return by the talented sophomore wearing number 19. As just at the very end, the kicker able to push him just a little bit towards the sidelines. But if you're Jack Durr, you got to like where you start this offensive possession.
They will get it at the 35-yard line of the Titans. Give it to Ben Alexander. Ben, hard running inside the 20 to the 19 for a Renaissance Bank first down.
Great looking run by the sophomore. Good penetration by the Titan defense and got into the backfield, and Alexander made a couple of guys miss, bounced to the outside. Good block there on the near side by McCollum. And another first down.
Durr will hand it off to Alexander again. This time he'll pick up a yard in the Ag Up red zone. They'll give him a yard, and it'll be 2nd down and 9. The Ag Up red zone, where we do our best work. Durr rolling out to his right. This is a design keeper, and, well, he just didn't block very well on that side for him. Durr had no support and gets taken down at the line of scrimmage. Bring up a 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, Reed Grantham trying to block 3 guys out there, and number 8, Keegan Stewart, the senior defensive lineman, falls on top of Jack Durr. Thankfully, Jack pops up off the turf, and a big 3rd and long coming up here in the red zone. Needs some kind of points.
Durr's got 4 wide. He'll go back to pass. Looking over the middle. He's got a man. That ball is caught. Touchdown, Justice Moore.
Freshman to senior right here on the Rogers Dabs. Instant replay from 18 yards out. A slant route right across the middle, and Durr puts it right between the cornerback and the safety, and number 2, Justice Moore, hauls it in to make this one a 7-6 ball game, pending the extra point right now by Colston Bennett.
Well, looks like we're going to go traditional now. They always like to look and maybe throw the swinging gate 2-point conversion, but Colston Bennett will be on for the extra point. To Moore, the Pirates have tied the game 7-7.
Hey, I'm Matt, and the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the freshly baked, flaky, buttery biscuit. When I take a bite, it's kind of like, crispy, soft, crispy. Crispy outside, soft interior, crispy chicken. There's really nothing like it.
Hey, I'm Alexa, and the little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken itself. It is more than scrumptious. It is more than delicious. It is scrumptiddlyumptious. I know that's not a real word, but I love it.
3:14 to play here in the opening quarter. It's as tight as we thought it would be. The first 2 series dominated by defense. The next 2 series, well, the young guns from both sides showing off. And it is 7-7. So it's interesting to see how our defense will respond now. Great poise by Jack Durr, and great poise by Justice Moore, knowing that all those defenders were around. He caught that between 3 Titans and held on to the football.
Yeah, concentration on both sides of that really well executed play.
Keller Reed with the Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kick. They're going to try a little switcheroo, and we ain't buying what they're selling. It's going back inside the 10 to the 9.
What a great job by the Pirates special teams. Amari Holmes received the kickoff right here, number 3, as you see on the Rogers Dabs replay. And a little reverse to Kamari Payne, but the Pirates special teams having none of that, as number 25, Amarius Johnson, with 2 big tackles so far on kickoffs. And the Titans going to have to start this one deep into their own territory.
1st and 10 from the 9. There's a handoff, and going absolutely nowhere is Jabraxton Boone.
Jamian Smith along with Kavion Freeman reading that one all the way, as Jabraxton Boone, who will play wide receiver and running back, has no turf in front of him. And other than one play here in the first quarter, this Pearl Pirate defense has been incredible.
When you see a safety coming up to make that tackle, I told you the ball hawk is the reaper, Kavion Freeman. Well, he certainly showed it there. Davis going to roll out, look. He's going to be pressured. He gets rid of it quickly. That's going to be positive yardage on that far side. The tackle made by Jamion Smith.
Christian Coker, the senior slot wide receiver, just kind of ran out and sat down in the middle of that Pirate secondary, and good job by Garrison Davis rolling out to find him. It's going to be a big Pearl Pool 3rd down here to try to stop this drive.
3rd down and 1. Davis does a little clap dance a few times. Now he'll look over and get a play. 3 wide receivers here to the near side, 1 up top. And the ball off. There's a big hole on the right side, and that is going to be a 1st down for Marquavian Cuff.
And the Pirate defensive line shifted just a little bit to the right pre-snap. Not sure exactly who calls that. And Cuff ran right where they shifted from. I don't know if they would have stopped him anyway, but Titans pick up their first down of the game.
Davis, quick throw. That ball is caught. It is a spin move by Ricardo Powell Jr., who caught the touchdown before. Titans on the move, 1:20 and counting here in the opening quarter. First and 10, Davis back to pass. Throwing it out of the backfield. He'll throw it to Cuff. Cuff, well, he gets cleaned up hard by Cameron Hewitt, but not before he crosses midfield to the 49-yard line. Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7.
Greg, still have not seen Justice Moore back on the field on defense.
He needs his rest.
Yeah, after he catches that touchdown pass, I believe he's just resting Kenji McNair covering Aiden Williams. And there he goes.
He's going deep, and we have a blown coverage. There was nobody over there, and that's what happens, I think. Is that Amari Holmes
There's
over
a flag. There's a flag on the 49-yard line of Ridgeland. The officials talking about it at the middle of the field, and you got to hope this one goes against the Titans. It would hurt a lot.
Well, he's coming over here to talk to
He's
Coach
discussing
Dias.
with Coach Dias, so that's not favorable probably for the Pirates.
Well, that'll clearly be declined then. Illegal. Oh, that's going to be against Ridgeland. Illegal formation, illegal substitution. Well, it might have been the receiver the field late. I don't know. But that was, an oh my goodness moment, because I don't know if they had too many men on the field, but he was by himself.
Yeah.
So with 34 seconds left to go here in the opening quarter, Pirates dodge a bullet with the penalty on Ridgeland, the Havard Real Estate Group penalty.
And just like that, Justice Moore back on the field covering Aiden Williams.
All right, Davis has to handle a high snap. He'll throw it out here into the flat. They gave him way too much space here on the near side, and that's going to allow Ridgeland to pick up a 1st down to Aiden Williams.
And that's just pure respect for the speed and the talent of Aiden Williams. He goes 49 yards running past your secondary, so Justice Moore gave him about a 5 or 6 yard cushion, and Aiden Williams just ran about a 10-yard stop route, and Davis put it right on the money.
Another high snap. Cuff gets the handoff, and he's going to cross the 35 to the 34, and that should take us to the end of the 1st quarter. It's a hot, humid night here. It's got to be difficult for these guys that are trying to play offense and defense. So you've got to keep giving them rest, and that is the horn to end the 1st quarter. 7-7 your score. We'll be back to Ridgeland here in a moment.
Hey, I'm Matt, and the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the freshly baked, flaky, buttery biscuit. When I take a bite, it's kind of like, crispy, soft, crispy. Crispy outside, soft interior, crispy chicken. There's really nothing like it.
Hey, I'm Alexa, and the little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken itself. It is more than scrumptious. It is more than delicious. It is scrumptiddlyumptious. I know that's not a real word, but I love it.
Shop, stay, dine, and play at The Connection, Mississippi's retail entertainment destination, located at the intersection of I-20 and I-55 in Pearl.
We are set to begin the 2nd quarter with Ridgeland now moving right to left on your screen and radio dial. Game tied at 7. Garrison Davis back to pass. He's flushed. That had to be holding. Throws it up deep. And that ball is caught on the far side, and that's going to be a touchdown for Aiden Williams. Here on the Rogers Dabbs replay.
Yeah, that was close. Wow, that's just a throw it up, and my man is bigger than your man, and Martravian Draper did not really have a chance against Aiden Williams, and Garrison Davis from 40 yards out, just a heave-ho, and in the corner of the end zone, Aiden Williams pulls it down, and the referee right there on top of it saying you got that 1 foot down you need in high school football, and it's 13-7 Titans.
Extra point once again, not pretty, but effective, and Ridgeland now leads it 14-7, just 10 seconds into the second quarter.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Merit Health.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
Off now with our Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kickoff. Back deep for the Pirates, Justice Moore, Markel Lake. They are getting a workout tonight in every aspect of the game, offense, defense, and special teams. Justice here, closest toward the bottom of the screen. Markel will be at the top. We'll see if Ridgeland wants to kick it deep. Had a nice return the first time by Markel. Let's see if we can emulate that once again. They're going to kick it short. Little pooch kick. It is going to be caught there at the 36-yard line.
Jaden Thompson, the sophomore, in there on special teams, making that reception. Take a look at a couple of scores happening from around the state of note. Brandon and Madison Central, a rematch of the state championship tonight happening at Brandon. That one knotted at 0 in the second quarter. Petal from Region 3 6A playing Brookhaven tonight. They lead 7-0 over Brookhaven in the second quarter. And the Arrows of Clinton up 14-0 over the Northwest Rankin Cougars. That one in the second quarter.
So Jack Durr remains in at quarterback. He will keep it himself, fake the handoff to the big dog, Jamaria Turner, and there goes Jack. Jack's over the 50. The freshman phenom will not go down until he's taken out at the 46.
Jack Durr with no real big holes to run through, but just kind of poking and prodding his way through and running through arm tackles, 19 yards on the scamper by Jack Durr, and he outdoes his longest run of the game so far, which was 17.
On the Renaissance Bank first down, Durr this time will throws it out of the backfield to Moore. Justice is going to get upended for a loss back to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, that time it was just a great defensive play by number 9, Luis Cortez, as he was attempting to be blocked by, I believe that was Markel Lake, trying to throw a block, 19, Shade McCollum in there as well, and they could open no holes for Justice Moore, and we go backwards by 2 yards on first down.
So second down and 12 now for Durr. 4 wide, 2 to each side. Durr back to pass, has time, throws over the middle, he's got a man. Oh, and what a defensive play made by Javaris Walden as Justice had a step on him, and that was going to be 6.
Yeah, maybe a foot higher, and Justice Moore walks that one into the end zone. Still a really good throw by Jack Durr, but a better defensive play by Walden. And that one falls harmlessly to the turf, but we've got our work cut out for us here on 3rd and long.
A Pearl Pool 3rd down and 12. Durr steps up in the pocket, still looking, has plenty of time. He throws it. That ball is complete inside the 30 to the 25-yard line, and Renaissance Bank is going to move the chains.
What a play by Jack Durr. Kenji McNair, the guy who caught it for the first down, but look at this heads-up play. He doesn't run from the pocket. He knows it's 3rd and long. He's got a long way to go. He steps up, doesn't cross the line of scrimmage, and puts it right on the money to the talented Kenji McNair, who goes forward for the Renaissance Bank first down.
First down, Durr. He's going to keep it himself. Left side. Nobody knew he had it. Jack Durr. Touchdown!
What a run by the freshman Jack Durr. Who are we sure he's not a running back on roster? Jack Durr with his third 20-yard scamper of the night. This time it's for a touchdown, and watch this as he's pulled down in the end zone, and look at him reach over and help the guy up. What a great show of sportsmanship as Jack Durr carrying this Pirate offense, not just with his arm but also with his legs.
Hey, not to be lost on that, Takofa Lewis with the springing block had his man on the ground. Great job, Takofa. That allowed Jack to come in.
I believe we got offsetting penalties there on the touchdown. I did not see the call. I think it was maybe unsportsmanlike conduct.
Well, I hope it wasn't on Jack helping the guy up.
Well, I think it was on both sides, and they canceled each other out.
All right, so we canceled the swinging gate that time, and we're going to try the traditional extra point now. Colston Bennett on. Good snap, but we're going to have whistles. You cannot say enough about the poise of this young freshman, Jack Durr. Whether it's throwing the ball, he's not scared to pull it down and run it. That Havard Real Estate Group penalty is going to push us back after a false start. So now the extra point will take place from the 8, kicked from the 15. Good snap, good hold, kick is up. And it is good on the Raisin Canes touchdown by Jack Durr. We've tied the score at 14.
Public service has always had a very special place in my heart, and to be able to do it and be a first responder as a reserve, when you're not getting paid, that's just one of the most selfless acts you can do. I think we all have a responsibility to our towns and our communities.
Well, for me, it's simple. I mean, when you say local, that's what's most important to me. Our citizens inside this county, we all care for each other, and we do everything we can to help everybody out. I am Shane Fletcher with Farm Bureau, and we are the home team.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
What a game we have brewing here at Ridgeland. 14-14 with 10:22 to play before halftime. Keller Reed has our Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kickoff ready to fly. And we're going to move it up. Was there a penalty?
I believe this, Greg, this was the unsportsmanlike conduct.
It wasn't offsetting then.
Yeah, it was not offsetting. That was my bad. And so it was a horse collar. Okay, thank you. We're getting a call from Frank Hutton in the truck. And Greg, I did not catch that, but I saw the horse collar, but I did not see the flag fall. So the horse collar on the Jack Durr touchdown applied to the kickoff.
And we're going to onside kick it because it was close. And I think we were offsides. Here comes a penalty flag. The good news is, can they decline that? Can you decline an offsides call? Because then we could just boot it in the end zone and they wouldn't have good field position. So let's see. They got to
I believe that you can. It looks like Coach Teddy Dias is choosing to decline it.
All right, let's see. The Ridgeland offense will come out and take over at the 35-yard line. So Garrison Davis will see which receivers he wants to have this time, as he has really spread that around. When you've got that much talent and you try and focus on 1 and 6, it leaves 2 open.
Yeah, and I think Ridgeland's a little confused. They declined the penalty because they wanted to make Pearl kick it again.
Well, I can't imagine why they would want that.
And now the special team's back on. I guess they feel really good about their ability to return it, and not as great about Pearl's ability to stop them.
Here's the thing. I don't think you can decline an offsides by the kicking team. So they're probably figuring that, I don't know. Either way, we're kicking it off again. And this time we can boot it in the end zone and they can take it over at the 20 because he'll kick off from the 50.
Again, your deep guys for the Titans are number 3 Holmes along with number 5 Kamari Payne.
So let's have Keller Reed tee up the Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kick once again. And this could really work out in the Pirates' favor, as I don't think you'll see an onside kick from midfield now. And there it goes. This ball will be bouncing and go into the end zone for a touchback. So that worked out well for us.
Good job by Keller Reed doing his job. That'll be brought out. And instead of starting at about the 40-yard line,
they get it at the 20.
Yeah, they will start at the 20. Actually, 25-yard line, isn't it? Nope. 20-yard line.
At the 20. So now the high-powered Titan offense has 80 yards to go for a touchdown. See if that Pirate defense can stiffen. You know, we mentioned it was hot. It is humid. You know, they keep running these long fly routes. Everybody's getting tired. The receivers, the DBs. Be interested to see how that plays out the rest of the night. Davis back to pass, looking. He's going to throw it deep again. A lot of space there for Boone, and he's going to make that catch and get it out to the 46-yard line for a first down.
Braxton Boone covered by Martravian Draper along with Marcus Thompson. And again, Boone, a senior, to complement Aiden Williams, but Boone much bigger. Boone 215 pounds. He's a load to tackle. Aiden Williams coming in at only 190.
Well, you're trying to give them space because you don't want to give up the big play. Just a very lot of cushion. Keep it in front of you and hope to make a play down the line. There's another throw. DB slips down, and that allows Boone to make another catch as Draper had the turf monster reach up and grab him.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to see it there on the replay. I'm not sure if Boone with a little shove off or if it was the turf monster, but Draper goes to the ground and Boone just using his size to push the ball down the field.
Interested to see if the Pirates make that adjustment to kind of get up a little bit closer on him, and they do here now.
Jaden Thompson, the sophomore, right now covering Aiden Williams at the top of your screen.
Now they give him more space. Oh, and they lit up Davis, and that forced a bad throw, a high throw.
Good job that time. I believe that was Kai Jefferson, number 5, was it? Nope, that was actually 28, yes. Ken Mangum.
Ken Mangum in the game, one of our great defensive ends, making his presence known there.
Great job by Ken affecting that throw. We have yet to see 99 Justin Knight check back into the game after he got rolled up on in the first quarter.
Second down and 10. Davis going to pass again. He's pressured, steps up, throws. I believe that's out of bounds. It is incomplete, and that will bring up a Pearl Pool. Third down and 10.
Good job by Jabron Moore. He was getting double teamed, still making his way in there along with Demario Ragsdale, 23. Garrison Davis not real comfortable in the pocket and unable to complete that ball to Jabraxton Boone. And we need a big stop here by the Austin Wilbanks defense here on 3rd and 10.
You know, if he's constantly throwing to the outside, you got no problem but to blitz, right? See if you can get some pressure on this kid. Davis from the 40-yard line. He's going to try a quick throw out. High, and could have been intercepted. Kenji McNair had his eyes get really big on that side. Rushed that throw just a bit, did Davis.
Yeah, I think that's where you see some of the lack of experience. Again, Garrison Davis, only a sophomore who transferred over from Brandon. He was not going to play behind Landon Barnes, who's just a year ahead of him at Brandon. And so Garrison Davis coming over to Ridgeland to get some playing time. Not a whole lot of reps under his belt, as this is only his second varsity start, and perhaps you saw it there on 3rd down, but he's keeping the offense out on 4th.
4th and 10. They are going to run a play. Davis throws it over the middle, and again, rush that throw, and thank goodness Powell could not bring it in, and the Pirate defense holds for a sign mark. Turnover on downs.
Bend but don't break. We've said that so many times across the years, and Titan offense had a lot of momentum going down the field, but they stall out at the Pirate 40-yard line. And here comes Jack Durr, who's had a well of a night so far with 8:54 remaining here in the second quarter. We're all knotted up at 14 in this high-powered affair.
Jack's playing so well that, we thought we'd see Jacob LaFontaine as well, but stay with the hot hand right now. Durr going to hand that ball off. And Turner is going to be pushed back. He gets a gain of 1. to the 41. 8:40 and counting here before halftime. We are tied at 14. Second down and 9. We got him to jump. Let's double check it. It is indeed on a Havard Real Estate Group penalty. We will pick up 5 yards, and it's going to make it second down and 4 now. Thank you very much, Titans. Ball at the 46. Durr hand the ball off to Turner. Turner got a big hole up the middle. Crosses the 40, inside the 30. And dragged down at the 16. The big dog make way.
38 yards by the big dog. Jamari and Turner with a hole right up the middle. And let's give credit there to Reed Grantham along with Hayden Townsend. Both those guys opening up the hole with Caston Channel.
Pirates go quick. This time, wasn't quite a smooth transition.
Yeah, I believe there's some confusion there between Durr and Turner on whether he's going to hand that one off or keep it. Turner will check out. TJ McKenzie will check in here on second down after a loss of a couple.
Alan Jackson in at the H-back that you see there. Durr, he's going to keep it himself, and this time, boy, Ridgeland was ready for that. They tried the same play, and the Titans got smart real quick.
Yeah, Kennedy Baker, the senior defensive lineman, read that one all the way. Linebacker. He came right through his gap. And Jack Durr trying to roll to his left. He had nothing, and it's third and forever here in Titan territory.
Third down and looks like 16, 17 yards to go. Durr back to pass this time. He's got time. Now it collapses. The pocket absolutely collapsed. And he's going to be sacked back at the 31.
Keegan Stewart, the 240-pound defensive lineman, right in the face of Jack Durr. And that was a difficult 3 downs. And it looks like we're going to get a
you got a
punt. You would have to imagine. Yeah, Kenji McNair going to step out. And no time that time for Jack Durr.
Hey, TJ McKenzie, great job. He tried to ward off 3 Titans. Just too much. So now Kenji will try and pooch it down there and pin these Titans deep. Good snap. Very high punt. And did that touch a Titan?
Wow, it sure looked like it.
Did that touch a Titan?
Javaris Walden. No, they're going to say it did not. Javaris Walden was the guy back deep. He's a junior. You're going to get a look right here on the Rogers Dabbs replay. Watch it. He calls fair catch, but then he lets it go. Yeah, I think maybe it's difficult from that angle. I believe maybe it bounced in front of him. You're going to get a better look here.
Well, we're going to take a heat timeout here with 6:10 to play before halftime.
When something works this well,
Paying bills? This site is so comprehensive. I do all my banking online. More time for coffee?
you want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a
It was
difference.
so easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
And
for
that a great
so long.
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no other bank you know.
How local is Bank Plus? We're here, and here. And we're with you here, and here. Wherever, whenever you need us. We make our banking decisions right here because local means more than a location. It means a commitment to deliver more for our customers and our communities. Your bank, your plus. Bank Plus.
6 minutes and 10 seconds to go before halftime. We are knotted up at 14 here at Ridgeland High School. Greg Flynn and Bryant May here with you. Garrison Davis back to pass, throwing it deep down the right side. He's got his man, and what a catch. All you got to do sometimes is throw it up, and they're going to make a play. Aiden Williams rarely misses his opportunities.
That time it was Kenji McNair trying to cover the best receiver in the state of Mississippi, and not bad pursuit by Kenji, maybe about a step and a half off, but Aiden Williams doesn't need much. Garrison Davis just throw it up, let your guy go get it, and that's what happened.
Titans go quick. Davis looking again. Steps up. He's pressured. Can we get him down? We do at the 34-yard line. Good pursuit there by the defense.
Kai Jefferson, the guy shadowing Davis that time, and Ken Mangum comes up a little gimpy after that play. Already lost Justin Knight. Not sure if we've lost him for the night, but
Marcus Thompson there helping to clean that up. It looks like we have a marker on the field, and it will be a hold against the Titans. So Havard Real Estate Group, thank you very much. We're going to move it back 10 yards.
Fifth penalty of the first half against the Titans. We'll make it 1st and 20.
So thank you very much. Well, Cobra Kai got a stiff arm to the face mask there by Davis. All right, 1st down and 20. Davis fakes the handoff. He's going to float one out. Boone catches it. Boone weaving his way. He puts his head down, and he'll get close to the 40-yard line. So that's going to be a pickup of 5.
Jabron Moore, great job busting through to get in the face of Davis to kind of force that wide receiver screen, but Jabraxton Boone, good blocking and also a lot of good size, but that Pirate secondary has done a great job at pursuing tonight, guys, when they've caught it out in the flat.
Good tackle by Marcus Thompson. 2nd down and 15. Oh, nobody's going anywhere as
Cameron Hewitt, along with Jabron Moore, close the gap and close it quickly.
And they just ran into a wall when they hit Cameron.
Yeah, Payne ran right into Hewitt, and Payne felt the worst pain of that one.
So a Pearl Pool, 3rd down and 15, a chance for the Pirates to get off the field. 4 wide receivers, 2 to either side. Davis back to pass, steps up, throws over the middle, got his man. At the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. It is Powell again. You take your eyes off the other receivers, and that's what can happen. And he just settled down out there in the no man's land.
And that one just looked like confusion, Greg, almost in the secondary, as Powell was wide open there in the middle of that zone. And he ran in from 40 yards out, and Ricardo Powell now with 108 yards receiving on just 2 receptions, both of those for a touchdown here in the first half.
Well, it's tough when you're focusing on 1 and 6, and then 2 is a good third option. That extra point is finally blocked. It was low, so that could be a big factor later in the game. 4 minutes to play here before halftime. Ridgeland leads it 20-14.
So you've injured your shoulder or your knee? And of course you want the best care and the best doctor available. The doctor on the left treats shoulders and knees and ankles and hands, while the Mississippi sports medicine doctor on the right specializes in one body area and one area only, treating thousands of patients a year. Trust your medical care to one of our true specialists. Mississippi Sports Medicine. We specialize for you.
All right, the Pirates getting ready to get the ball back as the shootout back and forth continues. Titans have held serve. They're up 20-14. The missed extra point could loom large as we go down further into this ball game. Getting ready for your Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kickoff. Another short kick. They don't want to attempt a return. Taken in at the 25. Out towards the 40. And wow, what a return there. Talon Jackson, the up man. Make way, big fella.
He said, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. Talon, a guy who normally plays that halfback position, opening up holes for a running back, looking like a tailback there. Great return by Jackson of about 20 yards. And the Pirates going to be right at midfield for Jack Durr and this offense.
Great way to respond. You get your confidence back. You get a good return. Short field. Let's see our offense make some magic happen here. Ben Alexander, the running back now. Durr pump fakes, throws deep. And that ball, lucky, that was almost picked off. The safety never bought the pump fake and just waited out there.
Yeah, that was 10, Ethan Young in coverage for Ridgeland, and Kenji McNair, who's played both ways tonight, he turned into a defensive back as he ran right into the back of Young to help jar that one loose. Thankfully, it falls to the turf and just makes it 2nd and 10 rather than Ridgeland's football.
Alexander in the backfield. Fake the handoff, throw it over the middle. That ball was deflected, intended for Justice Moore. And that falls incomplete.
Jaquan Bell, we've called his name quite a few times tonight. That Pearl offensive line kind of throwing some chop blocks to cut down the defenders and give Jack Durr a throwing lane, but that time Bell got his hands up as the block was not made on him and almost a pick.
A Pearl Pool 3rd down and 10. Durr back to pass. Pocket collapses, throws it up. Oh, and it's caught! That ball is caught by Lake.
How did he catch that? Markel Lake. Watch it here on the Rogers Dabbs instant replay. Are they saying a no catch? Oh, wow. You're going to get a great look here as Jack Durr with pressure in his face, and Lake. Yep, the ball fell harmlessly, or fell not harmlessly to the turf, but it hurt us.
He couldn't control it all the way through the catch.
Yeah, Mekhi Marley was in great coverage, and I believe he got his hand in there between Lake's two hands and ripped it out at the last minute. Wow, I thought Markel Lake had the catch of the season so far.
Well, Kenji will come in and punt it away. Good kick, takes a Pirate bounce. Oh, an even better Pirate bounce. Inside the 20. And it will settle at the 14-yard line.
36 yards on the boot from Kenji McNair, the sophomore punter, wide receiver, cornerback. Sell popcorn and iron the jerseys.
That score on your screen, just to make sure y'all know, it is 20-14, as that extra point was missed earlier on. So 20-14 with 3:24 to play. Here before halftime, it's Ridgeland football at the 14-yard line. Davis with 4 wide receivers. Whistles beforehand. We're going to get
timeout by Pearl.
Pirates take a timeout. We'll take one with them. This brought to you by Johnny Mack, Alpha Insurance.
At Bob Boyd Honda, we pride ourselves in getting our customers the best deals around.
Usually that means when we're selling cars, but right now,
Bob Boyd is in the market to buy.
We're offering top dollar for pre-owned autos, trucks, and SUVs.
Come by, talk to our dedicated team, and discover what a great time it is for Bob Boyd to buy back your used vehicle. Any make, any model.
Whether you're selling or buying, at Bob Boyd Honda, you get a deal.
Hey, I'm Matt, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the freshly baked, flaky, buttery biscuit. When I take a bite, it's kind of like, crispy, soft, crispy. Crispy outside, soft interior, crispy chicken. There's really nothing like it.
Hey, I'm Alexa, and the little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken itself. It is more than scrumptious. It is more than delicious. It is scrumptiddlyumptious. I know that's not a real word, but I love it.
1st and 10 for the Titans. Cuff in the backfield with Davis. Davis back to pass, throws a quick screen out to the left side. It's Boone, and great closing by the Pirates to sniff that out.
Caleb Arterberry, first time we've called the powerful Jabraxton Boone, and pulls him down for no gain there on the wide receiver screen on 1st down.
3 minutes to play before halftime. 20-14, Ridgeland. Davis back to pass, looks over the middle. He's got Powell again. Good grief. Or is that Boone? Well, Boone's going to make that catch on the quick slant, and that's going to pick up the first down.
Everybody's so keyed in on Aiden Williams. You cannot forget the other guy, Jabraxton Boone. He's been the go-to guy so far here on this drive for Garrison Davis. Back-to-back throws to number 6.
Well, when you take one away and you run those quick slants and you're respecting to keep the play in front of you, you know, that was the big thing. Don't give up the big play. But they're nickel and diming us a little bit here. That's a good tackle for no gain to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that was Jabron Moore who slid in on Marquavian Cuff, the running back. Watch Jabron right here on the Rogers Dabbs replay. Comes from behind, grabs the big guy around the knees, and pulls him down for about a half a yard loss.
So second down now for Davis. Under 2 minutes to play before halftime. 20-14, Ridgeland. Davis back to pass, looking off to his right. And catch will be made. And that will be a first down out to the 43.
Aiden Williams with another stop route. You've got to respect his speed to go by you, and good job by Kenji McNair, the sophomore, coming up and making the sure-handed tackle.
They go quick. Davis hands that ball off. And that will be taken by Boone to the 45, a pickup of 2. Just so versatile is Boone. Lines up as a wide receiver, then can go into the backfield. And we're going to have a timeout. We'll take one with them. Brought to you by Johnny Mac, Alpha Insurance.
Shop, stay, dine, and play at The Connection, Mississippi's retail entertainment destination, located at the intersection of I-20 and I-55 in Pearl.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Merit Health.
On 2nd and 8 from the 45-yard line. Davis throws it out once again. That catch is made. Pirates close, but not before. It's a pickup of 7 yards, and it looks like it'll be a Pearl Pool 3rd and 1. Titans going quick once again. They're not giving the Pirates any chance to try and set up. Davis hand the ball off to Boone. Boone going around the right side. He'll have the first down. Looks like he's going to get to the 41 of the Pirates. 57 seconds left before halftime.
Ragsdale was in the backfield, but Davis had already handed it to Boone, and the guy who can go wide receiver or running back, Jabraxton Boone, bounces it to the outside and uses that 215 pounds to push his way for a first down.
High snap this time. Davis gets it. Wheels out. He's going to find Boone again here on this side. You know, it's a catch-22. You're giving them all this space, and you're hoping that they'll make a mistake the more plays that they run, but they're getting big chunks of yardage on this. It's tough. It really is tough. 51 seconds before halftime. 20-14 our score. The only blemish for Ridgeland is a missed extra point. Davis tried to draw the Pirates offsides, didn't work. He'll drop back to pass. Now he'll step up. Gets to the second level inside the 25 to the 24. They'll stop the clock momentarily while they move the chains, and
looked like Greg Caleb Arterberry was going to be able to get to Davis on the rush, but Davis, elusive with his feet, slides up in the pocket and picks up a first down.
Another throw here to the outside. That ball will be caught and pushed out of bounds is Joshua Good with 23 seconds left to go before halftime. put that ball right at the 10. So it will be first and goal. Davis going to keep it himself. Oh, and the Pirates were not buying that as Caleb Arterberry comes in for the stop. And an immediate timeout by Ridgeland.
Arterberry read that one the whole way, as you see it there on the Rogers Dabbs instant replay. Number 12, only a sophomore, played so big last week in the season opener, and that time he sniffed out the quarterback keeper and tackles him for a loss.
Timeout brought to you by Johnny Mack, Alpha Insurance.
I'm State Representative Gene Newman with a message.
I'm Officer Kyle Carmerdale.
And I'm Officer Alfred Jenkins, School Resource Officer with the Pearl Police Department. And our job is to protect students.
Here in Pearl, we have zero tolerance for drivers that break school bus laws. There are 4 things to know. Stop at least 10 feet from the bus when it is loading or unloading. Don't move until kids have crossed the street to or from the bus. The flashing red lights are no longer activated. The stop sign on the side of the bus is retracted.
When we catch you, you get a ticket up to $750, up to a year in jail, or both.
Please pay attention so every student can get to school and home safely.
So the Titans will have second down and goal from the 15. I believe they have just one timeout left with 20 seconds left to play before halftime. So a tackle inbounds would be critical here. Davis is, well, he's going to hand it off to Boone, and Boone's going to be hemmed up and taken down for a loss back to the 20. And again, now the final timeout for Ridgeland, and an injury on the field.
Yeah, Greg, we've got, who is
pops
that?
Up. That looks like Kavion Freeman.
Yeah, Freeman down, and he was grabbing his knee, but he hops back up, says, I'm not coming out.
The Reaper is tough, and we will take another quick timeout with 14 seconds left.
Think of the Pearl Pirates and one word comes to mind: pride. The pride they take in their efforts, the pride our community feels in their achievement. We're all Pirate boosters, and that's especially true at Bank of Yazoo. Proud not only to be a partner in education with Pearl High School, but also to serve the Pearl community with great financial options. So when you're ready to boost your spirits, come feel the pride with the Pirates. And when you're ready to boost your bottom line, come down to Bank of Yazoo. Bank of Yazoo, proud to be your booster for life. Member FDIC.
Third down here as Ridgeland kicking game is, well, let's just say it leaves a lot to be desired. So a stop here would be huge. It is third and goal from the 20-yard line. Ridgeland now out of timeouts, 14 ticks.
Pearl confused defensively, and Austin Wilbanks had to call a timeout as we were not sure who was supposed to be on the field and who wasn't. Jamion Smith went on, then came off, and Austin Wilbanks looked over at the official and said, we're not ready. And he burned a timeout to make sure that we could get the right defensive set. And you hate to burn a timeout, but you'd rather burn it right there and get this defensive set right.
Absolutely.
Than give up a touchdown here, trailing 20-14 with 14 ticks left before halftime in what's been an explosive game.
Ball sits at the 21-yard line. I was a little perplexed that they ran the football on second down, and Boone wound up losing yardage, forcing them to burn their last timeout. So it's 4-down territory. It just depends on how far fourth down is going to be. As Davis will lead his offense back out. Kamari Payne will be the running back this time. Spread out wide. Powell's going to the top of the screen. You've got the two stars here at the near side.
Aiden Williams in the slot, and it doesn't look like anybody's covering him right now.
Somebody better get over there. They got him now.
Now we've got nobody covering the middle guy here, number 12. A lot of confusion, and Justin Hunter is having a conversation with the official. He isn't like something about the way that timeout was handled, I believe.
Well, I don't think they gave us enough time or something because we were lacking a player. And on the field comes Jamion Smith.
We're man-to-man coverage down here at the bottom of the screen.
So now we're all set. Third and goal. Whistles.
Another timeout by Pearl.
All right. Well, we're going to make sure that we got it right. I mean, they've got 2 plays, and you don't want – I mean, burn them now. We don't need to – the timeouts do you no good in your pocket going into the locker room, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure if there was –
all right, we'll step aside. Johnny Mack, Alpha Insurance.
Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day in Georgia blue. It's like a home-cooked meal. How mama makes you feel, that's what we do. Oh, yeah. The time is now to make memories with all your friends. We'll be looking for you, so y'all come on in. This family around here, it's Georgia blue.
They want a new bank at Yazoo Ed because they say Daryl Palmer voices it. All right, folks, we are back. It is 3rd and goal from the 21-yard line. Pirates with back-to-back timeouts trying to get this defense set and right. Davis will have his 4 wide.
Again, man-to-man coverage here at the bottom of the screen. Aiden Williams in the slot.
We got the pressure. And that's going to be way out of the back of the end zone.
Yep,
Good job.
And Greg, he was past the line of scrimmage. There's a flag dropped as Garrison Davis had run past the 21-yard line. Watch it here on the Rogers Dabbs replay. Yeah, his feet at the 20, and the official was right on top of it, about 5 feet away from Davis. The ball sails out the back of the end zone.
Well, that's fantastic because on the Havard Real Estate Group penalty, they're going to lose yardage and the down, so it will be 4th down and goal. That penalty carries a loss of down, and so this is going to make it much more challenging for Ridgeland. Five-yard penalty. It will be set out at the 26. So it is 4th and goal. 26 yards to go with 4 seconds left.
Great look there from the guys in the truck at that illegal forward pass. You can see the 3rd down marker there at the 21-yard line. Davis releases it at the 20. Back him up another 5 here with 4 seconds remaining before halftime.
Davis, he's pressured, has to step up in the pocket, throws over the middle. And that ball was intercepted, I believe, in the end zone.
Jamian Smith pulls it down as the horn sounds to send us to halftime. And the first interception of the season for the Pirates. Jamian Smith keeps it away from a touchdown, and I believe he will be credited with that INT.
He absolutely will be. Walden, Javaris Walden, the receiver, and a great job by one of our twin towers, they like to call them back there, the big tall safeties, and that is an interception. And whoo, we dodged a bullet there at the end of that. You know what? That's where the bend but don't break works, right? You make them keep running plays, keep running plays, keep running plays, and eventually they will make a mistake. And they certainly did there, and so the defensive philosophy worked out, and we trail by only 6 points going into halftime now.
Yeah, it has been a high-powered affair, but there's been mistakes on both sides by both teams, whether that's giving up big plays by Pearl, some costly penalties by the Titans, and then a couple of costly ones there to end the first half to slow down the Titans as they seemingly had a 29-minute possession trying to score there on that end. But a good job by the Pirate defense. 2 different stops in their own territory. Both of those come up for 0 points, and that doesn't count the other stop to start the game where the Titans had it on the half-yard line and unable to score. So this Pirate defense, while giving up a few big plays, they've also made some big plays as well.
Big confidence boost hitting the locker room right there with the interception, and I think that we're just going to feel even better because we're going to get the ball to start the second half. A great chance to come out, boom, take the lead. I'm telling you, that extra point they missed, that's going to loom very large as we go down because Pearl is not done scoring.
That's right. Pearl offense has looked really good. You imagine they'll go in and game plan, talk about what worked and what didn't work at the half. And while we are letting them meet, we'll also get you a chance to hear the sights and the sounds of the award-winning Pearl Pirate Marching Band coming up here on the Gene Newman Campaign halftime show.
All right, we'll step aside in for a few moments. When we come back, it'll be the Pearl Pirate Band. Stay with us.
I'm State Representative Gene Newman with a message to young people and their parents. There are many pathways to success. For some, it's a regular college degree. But so often I see students and their families get in financial trouble by taking out huge student loans for college degrees that they will never be able to pay back. The degree programs they are pushed into are governed by rules designed to benefit the colleges and the loan programs, not the students. College doesn't guarantee a good high-paying job. If a student hasn't decided what career they want to pursue, please look at the community colleges with so many different programs and degrees. Don't start out in life with a huge college debt hanging over you. I want to see every pirate find their way to a successful career because every day is a great day to be a pirate.
The Exchange is a church that is for Pearl. The Exchange exists to make the love of God visible and tangible to our city. Whether it's gifts and prayers for our teachers and students, acts of service for those in need, family-friendly activities for our city, Thanksgiving meals for families, encouragement for the next generation, or hope when people need it most. The Exchange is for Pearl, and the Exchange is here for you. Find a place to belong, grow, and serve by visiting us online at theexchange.cc.
He was supposed to be the fifth man to walk on the moon. But 200,000 miles from Earth, an oxygen tank explodes.
Power supply malfunction. Okay, now let's everybody keep cool.
Thanks to his survival skills and leadership instinct,
Hang in there, it won't be
he
long.
helped guide the crew back home.
Welcome home. This really looks great.
He was Jim Lovell, and long before he wore this uniform, he wore this one.
Jim Lovell, Mike Rowe, and Bill Gates. Just a few names known for success. All three also started their leadership path while serving in the Boy Scouts of America. Everything they learned while part of a troop can prepare you for a successful future as well, whether it's survival skills, self-discipline, or just how to have fun. If you'd like to be a part of the next generation of Scouts, Pearl has a local troop, 575, and for more information, you can call Cale Gamble at 601-594-7020 or email him at calegamble@yahoo.com. The Boy Scouts of America, be prepared.
The Pearl Pool is a proud sponsor of Pirate football. Located in the heart of the city, 3500 Dawn Drive, the Pearl Pool offers everyone a safe, convenient place to swim and host parties. Affordable memberships are available, and walk-ups are always welcome. It's also a great place for pirates to take swimming lessons before they hit the high seas. And when the temperature heats up, make plans to cool off at the Pearl Pool.
Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
Sign Mark, your #1 hometown retailer for custom stamps, signs, and marketing products. We're growing and we want to take you, our loyal customers, with us. Whether you have an event, starting a new business, or wish to expand your existing business, Sign Mark is committed to helping you meet your design and marketing needs. Come see the friendly staff at Sign Mark at Pearson Road in Pearl and make your mark in the business world. Sign Mark online at signmark.us or by phone at 601-932-6699.
When you're ready to make a move in pirate country, contact Penny Pitts with Havard Real Estate Group in Pearl. Penny is a multi-million-dollar producer and loves to help her clients find the home of their dreams. If you are a first-time home buyer or ready to upsize or downsize, she is the agent for you. Penny is a Pearl High School graduate and an avid supporter of pirate athletics. Make your move with the home team. That's Penny Pitts, Havard Real Estate Group.
These fresh, never frozen, they speak for themselves. So, while you watch, I'll tell you all about our secret dipping sauce. First off, it's a sauce. And you use it for dipping. Yeah, that's all I can tell you.
Hello, I'm Mayor Wyndham, and I'm thrilled to show you the city creating its own future. Pearl is located in Rankin County, the fastest growing county in Mississippi, and there's no question why. Access to great schools, even better shopping, and unbridled beauty make Pearl a town that truly embodies its name. And with a truly exceptional team of first responders, public safety is another key component of our success. With fantastic housing opportunities from quaint suburban neighborhoods to gorgeous lakefront properties, there's a place for you here in Pearl. You can't beat the location. Right outside of Pearl is the crossroads of the South, where Interstate 20 meets Interstate 55. From here you can travel anywhere within the state or the country. Or you can choose to stay right here in Pearl to enjoy a Mississippi Braves baseball game or experience the small town atmosphere, community pride, and heart of the local residents.
I'm Officer Kyle Carmerdale.
And I'm Officer Alfred Jenkins, School Resource Officer with the Pearl Police Department. And our job is to protect students.
Here in Pearl, we have zero tolerance for drivers that break school bus laws. There are 4 things to know. Stop at least 10 feet from the bus when it is loading or unloading. Don't can get to school and home safely.
Leave it up to us at Mississippi Arkansas Ag for your John Deere All-Star package. The bus loader, box blade, rotary cutter, and a trailer at just $349 per month. Visit agup.com for more information.
Sign Mark, your #1 hometown retailer for custom stamps, signs, and marketing products. We're growing and we want to take you, our loyal customers, with us. Whether you have an event, starting a new business, or wish to expand your existing business, Sign Mark is committed to helping you meet your design and marketing needs. Come see the friendly staff at Sign Mark at Pearson Road in Pearl and make your mark in the business world. Sign Mark online at signmark.us or by phone at 601-932-6699.
When you're ready to make a move in pirate country, contact Penny Pitts with Havard Real Estate in Pearl. Penny is a multi-million-dollar producer and loves to help her clients find the home of their dreams. If you are a first-time home buyer or ready to upsize or downsize, she is the agent for you. Penny is a Pearl High School graduate and an avid supporter of Pirate Athletics. Make your move with the home team. That's Penny Pitts, Havard Real Estate Group.
You've heard it said, give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day. But teach a man to fish, he'll come home dehydrated, severely malnourished, and late. Some quotes are better than others. With Alpha Insurance, he won't get the old bait and switch. He'll be as happy as a dog in the sunshine. Ain't that right, Otis? And there's nothing fishy about that.
Call Alpha agent John McHenry in Pearl for a quote today.
I'll take one of those shovels.
Oh, those shovels are lease only.
But I just want to dig a hole.
Well, I can sell you the sweet, sporty, compact model for cash.
You wouldn't put up with this at a hardware store. Don't put up with it when you buy a car.
So come to Rogers Dab Chevrolet.
It's easier here.
These fresh, never frozen chicken fingers at Raising Cane's are so delicious. They speak for themselves. So, while you watch, I'll tell you all about our secret dipping sauce. First off, it's a sauce. And you use it for dipping. Yeah, that's all I can tell you. Because it's, secret. Raising Cane's. One love.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Merit Health.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
Public service has always had a very special place in my heart, and to be able to do it and be a first responder as a reserve, when you're not getting paid, that's just one of the most selfless acts you can do. I think we all have a responsibility to our towns and our communities.
Well, for me, it's simple. I mean, when you say local, that's what's most important to me. Our citizens inside this county, we all care for each other, and we do everything we can to help everybody out. I am Shane Fletcher with Farm Bureau, and we are the home team.
When pirates need a feast, they sail to Mugshots Grill and Bar. Voted best burger in Mississippi for 13 years in a row, Mugshots proudly serves fresh, never frozen certified Angus beef. X marks a spot at 2 locations on the map, in Pearl and Riverwind Drive in the movie theater parking lot, and in Flowood on the corner of Airport Road and Lakeland Drive. You can dine in, take out, or order online and pick up curbside. Check out mugshotsgrillandbar.com.
Welcome back into Ridgeland High School in the Gene Newman Campaign Halftime Show, where it is 20-14 Titans over the Pirates at halftime. And now for your halftime entertainment, we're going to bring you the sights and sounds of the award-winning Pearl Pirate Marching Band. And the 2022-2023 season will now take the field for your Pearl Pirate Band.
And Raylan Hunt, John Adam, and Jacob Lyons on trombone. And now, under the field direction of drum majors, Elizabeth Sutton and Diana Hernandez, we proudly present the award-winning Pearl Pirate Band.
And there it was, another fantastic performance from the award-winning Pearl Pirate Marching Band. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock here at the half at Ridgeland High School. The Titans lead the Pirates 20-14. We'll take another break here on the Gene Newman Campaign Halftime Show, and we'll be back with scores and stats from the first half.
I'm State Representative Gene Newman with a message to young people and their parents. There are many pathways to success. For some, it's a regular college degree. But so often I see students and their families get in financial trouble by taking out huge student loans for college degrees that they will never be able to pay back. The degree programs they are pushed into are governed by rules designed to benefit the colleges and the loan programs, not the students. College doesn't guarantee a good high-paying job. If a student hasn't decided what career they want to pursue, please look at the community colleges with so many different programs and degrees. Don't start out in life with a huge college debt hanging over you. I want to see every pirate find their way to a successful career, because every day is a great day to be a pirate.
The Exchange is a church that is for Pearl. The Exchange exists to make the love of God visible and tangible to our city. Whether it's gifts and prayers for our teachers and students, acts of service for those in need, family-friendly activities for our city, Thanksgiving meals for families, encouragement for the next generation, or hope when people need it most, the Exchange is for Pearl. And the Exchange is here for you. Find a place to belong, grow, and serve by visiting us online at theexchange.cc.
He was supposed to be the fifth man to walk on the moon. But 200,000 miles from Earth, an oxygen tank explodes.
Power supply malfunction. Okay, now let's everybody keep cool.
Thanks to his survival skills and leadership instinct,
Hang in there, it won't be
he
long.
helped guide the crew back home.
Welcome home. This really looks great. Oh,
He was Jim Lovell, and long before he wore this uniform, he wore this one.
Jim Lovell, Mike Rowe, and Bill Gates. Just a few names known for success. All three also started their leadership path while serving in the Boy Scouts of America. Everything they learned while part of a troop can prepare you for a successful future as well, whether it's survival skills, self-discipline, or just how to have fun. If you'd like to be a part of the next generation of Scouts, Pearl has a local troop, 575, and for more information, you can call Cale Gamble at 601-594-7020 or email him at calegamble@yahoo.com. The Boy Scouts of America, be prepared.
Welcome back into Ridgeland High School. Greg Flynn and Bryant May with you as we're getting ready to start the second half. It is 20-14. The Titans lead our Pirates, but we've done pretty good. We've got some pretty good stats out there. Well, certainly not. Wait till you tell them Ridgeland's.
Yeah.
Oh, but we're waiting on Coach Hunter, who is approaching Josh Manning down on the field. We'll see.
While we're waiting on a word from Coach Hunter. Don't want to give you stats after interrupt. Here we go.
Here he comes. All right, here we go. We'll give him the headset, and here we are. Justin, can you hear us?
I'm good. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, very good. Well, we thought this thing was going to be a slobber knocker, and it certainly is.
No, I mean, it's a really good first half. I thought very competitive first half from two very similar, two very good and very well coached football teams.
Well, I guess what do you do defensively? Is it's still that bend but don't break, and then make a mistake like they did at the end of the half?
Yeah, we're finna have a kid make a play. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. We got to have a kid make a play. Like I told y'all before the game, you ain't gonna shut them guys down, man. They're really, really good football players. Our coach is doing a great job getting them the ball. We just got to have somebody step up and make a play, and it's finna happen.
Coach asked you in the pregame about your quarterbacks. Jack Durr, he's doing it with his legs tonight. How do you feel about the freshman?
I thought he played with a lot of composure in the first half. I think that's the thing that stood out to me was just his maturity. When things weren't great, he didn't force anything. Just need him to keep maturing and keep getting better each play.
And just give him a little bit of room for Big Dog and for Alexander. They're running well.
Yeah, the offensive line are doing good run blocking. We're going to give them a little bit different look here and see what happens, something we practiced all week. So really excited about us getting the ball right here.
All right, go get him, Justin.
Thanks, guys.
All right. They really did play a pretty good first half. Again, the strategy of defense is let them get their yards, but don't let them get in the end zone, and twice we've done that.
Yeah, it was trying to limit the big plays. There have been big plays, and really that's all they scored on has been big plays. And so it's a breakaway, a busted coverage, a miscommunication, and that's what's given up those 3 touchdowns for the night. We'll take a look real quick at some of the stats that we do have from the first half. Davis for Ridgeland, again, the sophomore quarterback, very talented, transferred over from Brandon, 14 of 21 in the first half, 307 yards in the first half. Again, bend but don't break, only 20 points, 307 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And he does have 12 carries for 54 yards. And then the wide receivers, I mean, it's a buffet for Davis to pick from. Aiden Williams, the Ole Miss commit, 4 catches, 111 yards, and a touchdown. Powell, he's been difficult. 2 catches, 104 yards on those 2 catches. Both of those goes for touchdowns. Boone's got 6 catches for 69. Coker 1 for 9, and Good 1 for 14. On the Pearl side, Jack Durr, 4 of 8 for 33 yards. Not big stats, but he does have that 1 touchdown pass to Justice Moore. Justice Moore, 2 catches, 15 yards, and a touchdown. And Kenji McNair has 1 catch for 23.
And let's not forget, Durr with his legs, a 25-yard touchdown run. Got horse-collared at the end as well.
That's right, and he's been very, very poised, as Coach Hunter said. And it sounded like, I don't know if you picked that up, but it sounded like they got something up their sleeve here for this first offensive possession of the second half. Again, the Pirates will get the ball to start the second half, down by 6 here at Ridgeland.
All right, we got the teams taking the field, about ready for it. Brian, you can give a couple of out-of-town scores while we're waiting for them to come on out.
That's right. Update the scoreboard happening from around the state. Some big games happening. Number 1 versus number 2. The Bulldogs of Brandon hosting Madison Central. Brandon leads Madison Central 14-7. That score at the half. The Petal Panthers from Region 3 6A all over the Brookhaven tonight, 21-0. That one at the half. Clinton leads Northwest Rankin 21-7. 2 pick sixes and a punt return by the Arrows, up by 14. Warren Central and Vicksburg tied 7-7 at the half, and the shocker of the night so far, Wayne County 20, number 6 Oak Grove 0 at the half.
All right, we are set to start the third quarter, and our Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau insurance kick is going to be a little poocher once again. And we get it and fall on it, thank goodness. So the Pirates will be able to take over in decent field position as the Reaper, Kavion Freeman. Kavion gets onto that ball. And that is where, let's double check. I just want to see. Yep, Jack Durr will remain our quarterback. Have not seen Jacob LaFontaine tonight. Jack's played very, very well.
TJ McKenzie, the running back, going to come out wide and line up behind, I believe he's behind Shaden McCollum here at the bottom of your screen. Again, this is a look they have not seen. There goes Kenji McNair spreading out wide. McKenzie back in. This is what Coach Hunter was talking about.
Mix up the formations and confuse those Titans. All right, first play. Now we're going to try and run it with McKenzie, and McKenzie falls over the 30. Hard run out to the 32.
Yeah, that was all about second effort from TJ McKenzie, and we're going to see a substitution on the offensive line as 61. Jacoby Simpson, the junior offensive lineman, checks in kind of at that tight end position.
So it'll be second down and 5, pickup of 5. Durr, hand the ball off again to McKenzie. He'll get close to the 35. But it will bring up a Pearl Pool, third down and 3.
Talon Jackson, the junior halfback, doing a great job as he has all night long, sliding along the back of that offensive line, opening up holes and protecting Jack Durr.
Oh, and missed assignment again. We had that happen earlier in the game, and that allowed Jaquan Bell to come flying through and blow that play up.
Jaquan Bell, the very, very talented senior linebacker, 170 pounds, and he came like a missile that time right through the line. And T.J. McKenzie did not have a chance after he took that handoff from Jack Durr. Here comes a Kenji McNair punt.
Jaden Thompson coming on the field for the special teams. Kenji's got the snap, gets it away. It's a good punt. Hopefully he takes a good roll, and it's going to check up right there at the 40. So a decent punt by Kenji will put Ridgeland in their own territory at the 40-yard line. And that is where the air raid show will start up again.
One of the keys that we talked about on the Sky Family Dental pregame show was limit big plays. The 3 touchdowns for Ridgeland in the first half came on a 40-yard touchdown reception, a 38-yard touchdown reception, and a 68-yard touchdown reception. We'll see how the secondary changes things up.
Davis, quick throw out to the right. That ball's caught, but hit immediately on the far side. Good job. There's Kenji McNair again. You know, one of the things that is really, really tough as we have an injured Titan down on the field.
That's Ricardo Powell, who's caught 2 touchdown catches and caught that last one. I believe that's a cramp.
It is tough on our guys because they've had to shift a lot of players around to play offense and defense. And so we don't have Azir Chin tonight, our starting corner. He's out with an injury. He was a game time scratch. And you're having guys like Justice,
Kenji McNair,
having to play both sides of the ball. And it is a hot, humid night. And this isn't where they're covering short routes. They are having to run long distances on defense because Ridgeland loves to send people deep.
They're not covering JV wide receivers either.
No, and you're trying to get them back ready for offense. It's just been a real struggle just with conditioning. You know, it's only the second game of the year, so we will see.
A lot of those guys, Greg, did not even play a full game last week in the blowout over South Pike.
Davis will keep it himself. Come up the middle, makes it into the second level. He will get to midfield, cross midfield to the 49, and that's going to be a first down.
Garrison Davis, not a real big guy, but doesn't have to be to run behind that big offensive line. Only 170 pounds is the sophomore, and he found an opening big enough to run for a first down and across midfield.
So a fresh set of downs for the Titans. Davis is going to roll out. Look, throw, short to his slot receiver. Can't. They could not keep him wrapped up. As it's going to be Omarius Johnson that comes in and gets the tackle. Very elusive there, Christian Coker.
Yeah, Christian Coker had a catch in the first half, and you see why Coach Teddy Dias puts him on the field. He's a hard-nosed guy, runs through a couple of tackles before Johnson and Justice Moore finally able to bring him down. But another first down for the Titans here on their opening offensive drive of the second half.
Marcus Thompson tried to hang on for dear life, but could not. So another first down. Now at the Pirate 39. Very interesting. No Aiden Williams.
Yeah, Greg, I'm watching him here as we're on the home side.
That's going to be Boone on the carry.
Yeah, Aiden Williams getting his left calf rubbed right now. As, again, we're talking about the humidity and fatigue of it being only the second game of the season. And looks like Aiden Williams is trying to fight off a cramp.
He's trying to run it off, and at least he's off the field. We like that. Let's take advantage. Boone stays in the backfield for Davis. Another quick throw. That one incomplete. See, this is the kind of receivers we like that we can cover, right?
That's right. And we're going to get a late flag. Yeah, we're going to get a flag, and I believe it's going to be on the Ridgeland Titan offensive lineman, number 54, who now has his helmet off, Sison Burke. He's a junior, and Coach Teddy Dice is not happy as that flag dropped right in the face of Burke. I believe he was going back and forth with one of the Pearl defensive linemen, and this could be a very costly penalty as Ridgeland was looking to pick up momentum in Pirate territory.
Well, you can't lose your cool on a hot night. But Ridgeland certainly did. And we're going to see what this penalty is. Hope it's not offsetting. Should be an unsportsmanlike personal foul against Ridgeland, and it will be. Well, he signaled 4th down because it was post-possession. But I don't know that the down marker shows 3 across the way. All right, it is 3rd down and forever. 3rd down and Gluckstadt to go for the Titans. Another quick throw here to the near side. Boone's going to catch it. He's going to turn upfield, and he's going to be well short of the 1st down at the 41-yard line of the Pirates.
Good job by Caleb Arterberry cleaning that one up, pushing Jabraxton Boone out of bounds, and Titans, who have not been afraid to go for it on 4th down, look like they're going to keep the offense on the field on 4th and 12.
And guess who's back in the game at the top of your screen? Aiden Williams. High snap. Davis has it, throws it out there. He's looking for him, and, well, we did a very good job. There's your bend but don't break. Keep that play in front of you, and that ball actually is incomplete anyway.
Great coverage by the Pirates secondary. I believe that was Markel Lake who was closing in along with Marcus Thompson. And that ball a little low from Garrison Davis. I don't know that Aiden Williams was going to be able to catch it and stand up enough to get his momentum forward for a 1st down. So for the 4th time tonight, Greg Flynn, Ridgeland Titans turn it over in Pearl territory.
A sign mark, turnover on downs. So now it's Jack Durr's turn again. Boy, and they're just not buying it now. The running plays.
Yeah, the Titan defensive front, I believe it's not a matter of just beating blocks, but they're sending more than we've got blockers. And
well, they sent the defensive back that time. That was Keldron Williams that made that tackle. And we just got a free 5 yards. So a Havard real estate penalty is going to get us 5 yards back.
8 penalties tonight for the Titans. 3 of those offsides penalties on this defense. And if you're Pearl, you'll take some yardage right now, however you can get it.
So that moves the ball out to the 44-yard line. Be 2nd down and 7. Durr hand that ball off, trying to weave his way into the secondary. Look at the power that runs with TJ the Bull McKenzie.
If you're a running back, you're taught keep those legs pumping, and watch the way that TJ does that here on this Rogers Dabbs replay. Look at Reed Grantham helping his man out as he wrapped his arms around the legs of TJ McKenzie and forced him forward. And I believe we're going to get the heat timeout with 6:20 remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
5 Titans to take down TJ. He is the Bull. We'll take a timeout. Heat timeout. 20-14. Ridgeland leads.
When something works this well,
Paying bills? This site is so comprehensive. I do all my banking online. More time for coffee.
you want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a
It was
difference.
so easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
And
for
that a
so
great
long.
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no other bank you know.
How local is Bank Plus? We're here, and here. And we're with you here, and here. Wherever, whenever you need us. We make our banking decisions right here because local means more than a location. It means a commitment to deliver more for our customers and our communities. Your bank, your plus, Bank Plus.
On the Renaissance Bank 1st down, the big dog, Jamarion Turner, picks up a cool 6 yards. And it is so hot and humid tonight, both teams struggling with the cramps. It is a battle of attrition, honestly, and right now the Pirates are trying to grind it out, and it's working as they're trying to tire out this Titan team as There goes the big dog for another Renaissance Bank first down.
Offensive line doing their job, opening up holes for Jamarian Turner and TJ McKenzie, who I believe is battling a cramp over on the Pearl sideline.
And we're going to get another free 5 yards. Jack Durr's got a great hard count. Love it. Love it for a freshman. What poise he has. So a Havard Real Estate Group penalty will now make it 2nd down and 5. No, that's actually 1st and 5. That down marker is wrong on the far side. Hand it off to Turner. Turner puts his head down, gets close to the 30-yard line. So now it is 2nd down and 3. Their scoreboard here is not functioning with downs. The down marker, I don't know if they're not paying attention or what, but it is 2nd down. There they go. Durr now with Alexander in the backfield. Give it to Alexander. They bought it on Jack, and Alexander's going to push his way forward for a Renaissance Bank first down. Big Ben with a big carry.
Coach Hunter taking advantage of that full stable of running backs, TJ McKenzie, Jamarian Turner, and Ben Alexander on a hot and humid night. It's great to keep those fresh legs out there. That time it was the fresh legs of Ben Alexander.
Durr, quick throw out to the flat. That ball is caught by Justice. Turns the corner, gets very close to the 20-yard line. Very good blocking out there on Kenji McNair. Helped spring Justice.
Good ball by Jack Durr, too. Not a long way down the field, but a long way across the field. And he puts it in the hands of his trusted senior wide receiver, Justice Moore.
2nd down and 5. That time, nowhere to run for Ben. .347 and counting here to go in the 3rd quarter. Titans leading it 20-14. Here on the Pearl Pool 3rd down. Durr checking over the sideline to get his play from Coach Hunter. Quick throw out to the flat to Justice. Justice makes a great catch and adjustment inside the 15. Close to the 10-yard line and a Renaissance Bank first down.
Same play as just a while ago, except flip it to the other side, and a good throw by Jack Durr. Good job by Justice catching a ball out in front of him. And great block by Shaden McCollum to open the way for Justice Moore to pick up a first down. Pirates inside the Titan 15.
We are in the Ag Up red zone now. Hand it to Big Ben. Ben inside the 10 to the, well, they're going to give him the 6-yard line.
Ben following the blocking of his big men up front, Hayden Townsend, Reed Grantham, Talon Jackson.
Ridgeland moving all around. Uh-oh, ball on the ground.
I believe that was recovered by 71 Hayden Townsend, and that may be the biggest fumble recovery of his career so far.
Guess who shot through again? 7. Somebody got to block that guy.
Yeah, Jaquan Bell has come untouched on a handful of times tonight, and we've got to tighten down. Not sure if that's a cramp or not.
We'll step aside real quick on a Johnny Mac Alpha Insurance timeout.
So you've injured your shoulder or your knee? And of course you want the best care and the best doctor available. The doctor on the left treats shoulders and knees and ankles and hands, while the Mississippi sports medicine doctor on the right specializes in one body area and one area only, treating thousands of patients a year. Trust your medical care to one of our true specialists. Mississippi Sports Medicine. We specialize for you.
At Bob Boyd Honda, we pride ourselves in getting our customers the best deals around.
Usually that means when we're selling cars, but right now...
Bob Boyd is in the market to buy.
We're offering top dollar for pre-owned autos, trucks, and SUVs.
Come by, talk to our dedicated team, and discover what a great time it is for Bob Boyd to buy back your used vehicle. Any make, any model.
Whether you're selling or buying, at Bob Boyd Honda, you get a deal.
That was number 7, Jaquan Bell, that was shaken up on the play, so he comes to the sideline. And the Pirates face a 3rd down and 8. There goes TJ splitting far out. Jack throwing it, the inside cut. And the ball just bounces off of the chest.
Markel Lake was the intended wide receiver as he ran a little slant from the slot position, and I believe Markel felt the defenders as that ball hit him right in the hands. But Pearl going to go for it here on 4th down by 6.
4th and 8. They can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. Durr bobbles a snap, composes himself, throws it to the corner. And that timing was just thrown off by the bobbled snap. And the Pirates will turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I believe Jack may have lifted his eyes just a little bit before he cleanly caught the snap. And once he bobbled the snap, it didn't hit the turf. But as you said, Greg, the timing was completely thrown off, and he throws that one out of the end zone. It would have been a difficult throw to make to Kenji McNair anyway. And a really great opportunity. The Pirates come up with nothing.
Well, the good news is the Titans have terrible field position. And they'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 9. Looked like they moved early, but... And this is where the battle of wills will win. Our defensive line just stood tall there. Well, I tell you what, Cameron Hewitt is having himself a whale of a ball game. He is in on a lot of tackles from that nose guard position. Davis on 2nd down will throw. That ball's going to be caught, and they're trying to keep him in front. And again, that's just the risk we take by giving them that room to not get burned deep.
Jabraxton Boone, all 215 pounds of him. He is very, very talented young fellow, and Aiden Williams gets maybe a lot more of the press and chatter, but as Jabraxton Boone has shown you tonight, he's a lot to deal with.
No first down for the Titans. Davis going to roll out to his right. Look back to his left. Now he's going to get to the linebacker level. Crosses midfield. Crossing the 40. And will be pushed out near the 25-yard line.
And there you see the talent of Garrison Davis, and that's why he was looking for playing time somewhere. Left the Bulldogs of Brandon to come to the Titans of Ridgeland, and if you're head coach Teddy Dias, you are a happy guy because you got 2 more years of that guy on the field.
Davis now back to pass throwing. Threw it way too high for Christian Coker. Dangerous pass.
So Greg, I'm going to say, I'm going to make a comparison here. How much does Garrison Davis kind of remind you of a very young Russell Wilson? Not real tall, but a huge arm and quick feet.
Reminds me a lot of the Zy McDonald that they had here a few years ago. 2nd and 10. For Davis. All right, going to hand the ball off this time. A very good tackle there by Arterberry. Limits that to a very short game, and it will be a Pearl Pool 3rd down. Looks like 8 yards to go.
Markel Lake going to check in to cover Aiden Williams. They're man-to-man at the top of the screen. Looks like Justice Moore is going mano-a-mano with Jabraxton Boone at the bottom of your screen. Watch those 2 matchups.
You got to watch out for number 2 as well there in the slot. Going for Boone. That ball was deflected, I believe. And a good job by the Pirates.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get a look here on the Riders Dabs replay. Caleb Arterberry was right in the passing lane. Watch 12.
I think that was deflected.
Looked like a couple of different Pirates could have gotten their hands on it.
I think Hanor Singh actually misdirected that ball from his linebacker position. So they will keep the offense out themselves, and it is a 4th down and 8 to go. Davis looking, good coverage. Now he throws it downfield, and that's going to be incomplete. Woohoo! Jabraxton Boone had it, and we stayed with it, and that ball fell incomplete.
That's why you put your athletes on the field. Justice Moore saved a touchdown right there. Watch it on the Rogers Dabbs replay. Jabraxton Boone had that, and watch Justice Moore, exactly what you teach a quarterback to do. Put your arm right in between their hands and pull it out. And Justice Moore, who played defense pretty much only all of last year, shows you he still got it, and he saves another touchdown. And now for, I believe, about the 6th time tonight, Ridgeland inside of Pearl territory comes up with nothing.
And that is the end of the third quarter. We go to the fourth. It is 20-14, Ridgeland.
Hey, I'm Matt, and the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the freshly baked, flaky, buttery biscuit. When I take a bite, it's kind of like, crispy, soft, crispy. Crispy outside, soft interior, crispy chicken. There's really nothing like it.
Hey, I'm Alexa, and the little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken itself. It is more than scrumptious. It is more than delicious. It is scrumptiddlyumptious. I know that's not a real word, but I love it.
So after the sign mark, turnover on downs, the Pirates will set up shop with a first down at the 22-yard line, trailing by 6. Quick throw out into the flat. Oh, a nice move, Lake, coming down the near sideline. Lake with a big pickup of a Renaissance Bank first down out to the 37.
The speedy sophomore, Markel Lake, and we've got 2 injuries on the ground. One a Pirate, one a Titan. I believe that's Markel Lake, the injured Pirate. I know he was fighting a cramp earlier, and it looks like that could be where he is again. Not sure who the Titan is. He's going to stand to his feet back about the 21-yard lines. You see there on your screen, that's a defensive lineman. And Markel Lake going to get to his feet as well. And look at this. One of the coaches just going to pick him up and carry him off on his shoulder. Again, it is a hot and humid night here at Ridgeland High School, and there have been cramps aplenty on both sides.
Big number 99, DeAndre Williams, 5'10", 300 pounds. He manages to get off on the sidelines, working a cramp. The Jack Nerds got a first down. Hand it off to the big dog, and the big dog gets contained.
That time it was 24, Kennedy Baker, senior linebacker, 5'11", 240 pounds, who just plugged the middle and wrapped up Jamarian Turner for a loss of 2.
So second down and 12 now for Durr. Checking the Ridgeland defensive alignment. Hand it off to Turner. Turner will get that yardage back to the original line of scrimmage, and it will be a Pearl Pool, 3rd down and 10.
Tough sledding inside tonight for the Pearl running backs, as this Ridgeland defensive line has played a really, really good ball game.
Durwell, wow, handed it off, and the Ridgeland defense was back there, and guess who's back? Jaquan Bell. He recovered from his cramp quickly, and we just haven't been able to block him tonight.
Yeah, that time I believe it was Takofa Lewis trying to pull, and Bell, I believe, could have been his assignment, and Bell's been a tough assignment for everyone tonight, and I would love to see the stat sheet on his tackles for loss. It's got to be at least a handful of those, and we're going to see another Kenji McNair punt with 10:15 remaining in this ball game.
See if Kenji can't get this one away and get a good roll. Good snap. Kick is away. End over end. This time it takes a Pirate roll inside the 40-yard line. And the Titans will take over at the 39.
Quick update on the Gene Newman campaign scoreboard, the number 1 ranked Brandon Bulldogs leading Madison Central 21-7 in the third quarter. Petal now leads Brookhaven 28-8. The Arrows of Clinton up 35-14 over the Cougars of Northwest Rankin. And again, the last score we had from Wayne County Oak Grove, the Wayne County War Eagles 20, Oak Grove 0 at the half.
Oh, and Cuff is handcuffed in the backfield as the Pirates drop him for a loss.
Ken Mangum took the quarterback, and I believe that was Jabron Moore. Nope.
No, Cobra Kai Jefferson with the initial.
That's right, and Hewitt along there with Jefferson to wrap up Cuff.
2nd down and 11. Davis rolling out to his left. Throwing it over the middle and dropped. Thank you very much, Jabraxton. You are human.
Jabraxton Boone had run to the midfield and just kind of sat down in the middle of that Pirate secondary. And I think he was thinking about running before he was thinking about catching, and that one cost him a reception and dials up a long 3rd down for the Titans.
A Pearl Pool 3rd down and 11. No. He tried to get us to jump, but Cameron was close, but he held up. Singh showing blitz. Here he comes. They pick it up, and he's throwing deep down the sideline. Good grief. Can't you go play for Lane Kiffin right now? Aiden Williams.
62 yards. That's a matter of their best man on our best man, and Aiden Williams ran right past Justice Moore and then stiff-armed him for 15 yards into the end zone, and 62 yards later, it's a Ridgeland Titan touchdown, or is it? I believe, Greg, they may actually be saying that he stepped out at the 3-yard line. I believe they're going to go for 2. Yep, they're going for 2 due to that missed extra point. 62 yards on the pitch and catch from Davis to Aiden Williams.
Davis back to pass, looking in the end zone. This one will fall incomplete. But the Ridgeland Titans have a 12-point lead with 9:05 to play.
Shop, stay, dine, and play at The Connection, Mississippi's retail entertainment destination. Located at the intersection of I-20 and I-55 in Pearl.
Your Farm Bureau insurance kick ready to go, and the Pirates have some work to do with 9:05 to play. They find themselves in a hole now by 12 points, 26-14. As just the man-child, Aiden Williams, did Aiden Williams type thing, scoring a 62-yard touchdown. See what the Pirates can do. Another little poochie kick will fall in. Now we'll try and get a return. They hand it off to Markel Lake. And Markel will be slammed to the turf, but they'll give him progress out to the 33-yard line.
Greg, the 4 Ridgeland touchdowns tonight have come on 4 Garrison Davis passes. 4 touchdown passes, 208 total yards. They're averaging 52 yards a touchdown pass. Also 52 yards a touchdown tonight. They only have 4, and they've all gone for that.
They do a great job of lulling you to sleep with those little turnaround routes, and then they do the run the fly, and good luck catching up with them. Durr on his throw. He's got a man. Oh, and Markel can't hang on.
I believe Markel saw lots of green grass in front of him. Ball potentially, was it slightly behind him?
Yes,
a little bit behind him.
Back shoulder throw when he needed it in the front to keep going. Lost his momentum.
Yeah, I don't want to get on Markel too bad. That was a really, really difficult one to catch. But, man, if he could have, he would still be running.
2nd down and 10. Titans showing blitz. Now they step back. Here's the little swing pass out to Justice. Justice looking for a block. He's going to push his way past the 30, out to the 33. So it'll bring up a critical Pearl Pool, 3rd down and 5. Again, the Titans going to show blitz with their linebackers. Pressure. Watch out for that number 7. Jaquan Bell's just been wreaking havoc. Here he comes. Durr will throw. Had to throw it quickly as the pressure came. The ball is completed, and it's going to be very close. I think we're going to have a 4th down and 1. And in the 4th quarter with 8 minutes to play, you've got to go for it here.
Markel Lake, the guy who went up high.
They're going to give us the Renaissance Bank move the chains.
How about that?
They're not even going to measure.
We'll take it. Markel Lake, the guy who went up high and caught that one, brought it down, and again, he's fighting cramps as the coach carried him off a while ago. That time he's able to limp off. But a big 1st down reception.
The poise by Durr to take that hit and complete that pass, tremendous. Now he's going to get wrapped up and dropped. He's going to fall back to the 34. I don't know if there just wasn't anything there or that was going to be a planned pull it and run. Pirates now facing a 2nd down and 14. 7:22 on the clock. Durr gives it to McKenzie. McKenzie will push past the 35 to the 36. Very close to the original line of scrimmage.
Good job by Hayden Townsend and Talon Jackson pulling around to try to open up holes for TJ McKenzie. Going to have to put the ball in the air now as it's 3rd and long, and the clock is not your friend now, ticking with under 6:45 remaining in the 4th quarter, and you're down by 2 touchdowns.
3rd and 12. Durr lofts one up, and that ball just going to be picked off. He just lofted that up, and Amari Holmes was right there. And this was just not a really good throw. Didn't get a chance. We never had a chance.
Yeah, Holmes was in coverage on Kenji McNair, and he had great positioning as McNair was on the inside, and Durr had to loft it up. He lofted it too far, and Amari Holmes with a very athletic tip and one-handed interception. And
we're going to have
a big hill in front of us.
We're going to have a heat timeout. We will take one with them. Johnny Mack, Alpha Insurance timeout.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Merit Health.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
Sure, on the defense. As we find ourselves down by 12 with 6.5 minutes left to play. Ridgeland now, after the interception, takes over at their own 31-yard line. Davis looking to throw again. They're going again. There's Aiden Williams again. I mean, just pitch and catch. He blew right past the defender, and it's just almost not fair. It's just not fair. As Draper, he just blew right past him.
69 yards. That time for Aiden Williams. The last one, 62. Almost mirror images, different defensive backs. Aiden Williams, again, a 15-yard stiff arm. And Aiden Williams is not fair.
I mean, it's incredible. Like I said, I wish Lane Kiffin could come get him. But if these guys stay healthy, look out 5A. Well, they got to find somebody that can kick a little prettier, but that one goes through for the extra point. It's now 33-14. Titans in front.
Public service has always had a very special place in my heart, and to be able to do it and be a first responder as a reserve, when you're not getting paid, that's just one of the most selfless acts you can do. I think we all have a responsibility to our towns and our communities.
Well, for me, it's simple. I mean, when you say local, that's what's most important to me. Our citizens inside this county, we all care for each other, and we do everything we can to help everybody out. I am Shane Fletcher with Farm Bureau, and we are the home team.
Well, it's tough. It's tough when you're trying to keep up with a guy the likes of Aiden Williams that's going to be playing in the SEC next year. And the Titans have blown this thing open on 2 big passes, 2 Williams touchdowns. It's now 33-14. The kickoff bobbled, and now going to the far side is McNair. And McNair will be dropped at the 25.
Greg, Aiden Williams has 3 touchdown catches tonight. 169 yards on just those 3 touchdown catches. He's unbelievable. Last week he had 9 catches for 163 yards and 2 touchdowns against Northwest Rankin. This guy is unstoppable, and I'll say this. We haven't seen everybody. There's some really good teams playing over in Brandon tonight, Brandon Madison Central. I want to see a cornerback who can run with Aiden Williams and keep up with him.
I don't think there is one in high school, that's for sure. Durr back to pass. Looking out to the right side, that ball's underthrown. It's just they have so many weapons that thank goodness we're not going to see anybody with a wide receiving core like this down the line.
No, there's some great offenses out there. The number 1 ranked Brandon Bulldogs, one of those. They got a guy named Lester Webb, but he's nothing like Aiden Williams. And again, the thing tonight is it's not just Aiden. You've got Jabraxton Boone, and you've also got Ricardo Powell, who has 2 touchdown catches of 108 yards. And look at that. Amari Holmes, again, another interception as Jack Durr just throwing it up in the air at this point.
Well, Durr threw that one, and it was overthrown. He was looking for Justice Moore, and the air just got under it. Justice had a step on the inside, but that ball just carried a little too far, resulting in the interception. And Ridgeland will now take over. Looks like at the 37-yard line.
And now this is a point down by 33-14 score. This is a point where it's a building character. This is a long way to climb back to even try to take a lead. But this is one where you don't want to give up. You don't want to put your head down. There's a lot of football ahead of you, and this has no bearing on your region play or record.
Boone will step out back at the 30. He got upended, but for nothing because he had already stepped out of bounds. But he takes a little punishment here, as laying the lick was Markel Lake. Again, it's just fascinating because the way Ridgeland plays, they have you run those little comeback routes, and then all of a sudden they burn you with the fly pattern down the sideline.
And here he comes again, Aiden Williams in the slot here at the bottom of your screen.
Well, I don't think they're going to throw it. And they will not. I mean, Coach Dias is a classy guy, and I don't think he's looking to score any more points here. And he's just trying to work the clock down at 5.5 minutes.
Jabraxton Boone, again, just a punishing runner who can also play wide receiver. No official commitment from him yet on where he'll play college football, but somebody will be really lucky to have that guy as well.
The first down for the Titans. As now they're really slowing it down. No more worries about the tempo. Look for them to run the ball again. They do. And there goes Boone. He falls forward out to the 21. Again, it's the great learning experience. You know, these kids are going to have to grow up. We have a young team. Coach Hunter said we're not going to hide from that. The youth is all across. and you're playing a very experienced offense here. Yes, Davis is a sophomore, but he's got so many senior weapons around him that it makes it easy. Now they'll throw it. Davis looking, sliding out. He'll throw out into the flat and nearly intercepted as he was looking for Coker over there. Ball falls incomplete. Almost could have been intercepted on the deflection, but Justice was keyed in on making that hit.
Williams at the bottom of the screen and Jabraxton Boone at the top. We'll see if Davis goes one of those ways.
3rd down and 6. Clock stopped at 4:16. High snap. Davis has to go get it. Now he throws over the middle. That is picked up by Powell Jr. And that will be enough for a first down and a fresh set of downs as we now go under 4 minutes.
Again, Ricardo Powell with 2 touchdown receptions himself back in the first half. So if it's not Williams and Boone, you still got to catch up with a very speedy Powell. Ridgeland's going to be a really, really tough out, Mr. Flynn, in 5A.
Well, it'll be tough to see. You know, West Point is traditionally strong, and that's what Coach Dias was building this defense for, to be more physical so that they can contend with the West Points of the world, the Picayunes of the world. You know, Picayune beat West Point last year in that 5A championship, but I would be shocked if Ridgeland is not playing at Southern Miss's Stadium come December. 3 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Ridgeland milking the clock down. Been a tough second half here for the Pirates. And there goes Cuff, and Cuff will lean in, and he's going to score a touchdown.
From 10 yards out, the starting running back tonight for the Titans, Marquavian Cuff, the first rushing touchdown for the Titans, and they extend their lead out to 39-14.
That kick is up, and it is no good, wide left. So it will remain right there, 39-14 with 2:43 to play.
You've heard it said, give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day. But teach a man to fish, and he'll come home dehydrated, severely malnourished, and late. Some quotes are better than others. With Alpha Insurance, he won't get the old bait and switch. He'll be as happy as a dog in the sunshine. Ain't that right, Otis? And there's nothing fishy about that.
Call Alpha agent John McHenry in Pearl for a quote today.
Well, we're ready for another Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kickoff. See if the Pirates can end this thing on a high note by putting some points on the board on this next drive. That ball will be dropped by Lake, but picked up. Coming here to the near side, steps out of bounds at the 32. And a vicious block thrown there.
Yeah, I believe that was
Durante Johnson, as he hasn't given up.
Thank goodness not a flag dropped on that one. A few finals from games happening around the state tonight. The Brandon Bulldogs have avenged their state championship loss last year, and they have taken down the Madison Central Jaguars 28-7. That one a final. Petal finishes off Brookhaven 35-8. Clinton beats Northwest Rankin 35-14. Florence over Richland 42-0. And Warren Central beats Vicksburg 20-18 on a stop 2-point conversion with 29 seconds to go.
We're going to get a flag, I think a face mask, as Jamarion Turner was getting into the second level. Strong run by the senior big dog right here. Let's see if they get, yep, they sure did. That was on 57. Big old grab of the face mask by Deshaun Kirkland. So that will give us a Renaissance Bank first down via the Havard Real Estate Group penalty.
So, Greg, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this one, and we've only seen number 15 at quarterback, Jack Durr. What do you make of that?
Just getting experience. You know, Jack has had a good hand. He's got to get experience, and this is a great way to do it. And slung down violently, and they're going to get a flag on that for unnecessary roughness, I guarantee you, as Jamarion Turner was just suplexed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah. That is Jamarion
has earned his ice bath or whatever he's going to get, as he's taking a beating tonight. It's been a tough night for Jamarion.
Leslie Johnson with an unnecessary throwdown. One thing we didn't mention, Jamario Winters is the defensive coordinator for these Ridgeland Titans now. He was with the Pirates last year as an assistant coach. He led our 8th grade team to a Little Six championship coaching Jack Durr. So he kind of knew some tendencies, but Jamario has really tried to instill a physicality here to this defense, and you can see Ridgeland's a little bit tougher than they used to be. There goes Big Ben Alexander crossing the 35, close to the 32-yard line, and we're going to get a timeout by Ridgeland. They want to talk about it with 1:46 to play.
I'll take one of those shovels.
Oh, those shovels are lease only.
But I just want to dig a hole.
Well, I can sell you the sweet, sporty, compact model for cash.
You wouldn't put up with this at a hardware store. Don't put up with it when you buy a car.
So come to Rogers Dabbs Chevrolet.
It's easier here.
All right, it's out of the timeout. The Pirates facing a 2nd down and 7. 1:46, a chance to get some points here. Ridgeland's helped them out with about 30 yards in penalties. Durr, quick throw out to the side. That ball's going to be caught by Shaden McCollum. Pirates will get up on the ball quickly as they desperately want to try and end this game on a high note. Durr handing it off to Big Ben. Big Ben makes a cut back to the inside. Ben Alexander. Looks like they will mark him at the 23. Good enough for a first down.
If you just tuned in, just a reminder, this game was 20-14 at halftime, 20-14, and Ridgeland has scored 19 unanswered here in the second half.
Jack with a throw out to the right side. Good completion there on the inside slant. That is Kenji McNair.
I guess to further that even more, Greg, there was no points scored in the third quarter, so it's been a 19-0 fourth quarter for Ridgeland. Pearl trying to put up some points here on the board with under a minute remaining.
Give it to Big Ben. Big Ben looking for a way. Getting to the 5.
Kenji McNair fighting a cramp, I believe, over on the far sideline.
Yeah, we're going to get a timeout. We should for that injury. And nobody's looking at him. Yep, now we'll get a timeout. Boy, I'm just telling you, I don't want to say Pearl was shorthanded tonight, but when you're asking your receivers to play offense, defense against these terrific wide receivers, and then they have to turn around and run routes for our offense on this hot, humid night last week again. You know, it's that catch-22 last week. Do you let your guys play, or do you want to give a lot of them experience? You know, sometimes they needed that conditioning last week of playing a full football game, because prior to that we only played a half, 2 quarters against Germantown in the Jamboree. These Pirates are going to be just fine because we're not going to have to face another offense like this. There's a lot of good things to take away from this game. There's just some things you just got to say, wow. I mean, for Aiden Williams, that's all I can say about that young man. All right, Durr on second down. Looking, throwing into the end zone. Oh, in and out of the hands of McCollum. Will stop the clock with 13.9 to play.
That one looked like it could have been pulled in. Pretty good throw from Jack Durr to McCollum on a slant in the back of the end zone. Just unable to pull that one down. Again, Durr with a touchdown pass tonight to Justice Moore.
On third down here. We're going to try and run it. Turning it to the inside. And that's the big dog, Marion Turner. And unless we call a timeout to try and punch one in, that's going to be the ball game. And that will do it. Pearl drove it down the field, but unable to punch it in as the clock hits 0. And Ridgeland has defeated our Pirates 39-14. We will step aside quickly and come back with our post-game show and hopefully have Coach Justin Hunter.
I'm State Representative Gene Newman with a message to young people and their parents. There are many pathways to success. For some, it's a regular college degree. But so often I see students and their families get in financial trouble by taking out huge student loans for college degrees that they will never be able to pay back. The degree programs they are pushed into are governed by rules designed to benefit the colleges and the loan programs, not the students. College doesn't guarantee a good high-paying job. If a student hasn't decided what career they want to pursue, please look at the community colleges with so many different programs and degrees. Don't start out in life with a huge college debt hanging over you. I want to see every pirate find their way to a successful career because every day is a great day to be a pirate.
Hello, I'm Mayor Wyndham, and I'm thrilled to show you the city creating its own future. Pearl is located in Rankin County, the fastest growing county in Mississippi, and there's no question why. Access to great schools, even better shopping, and unbridled beauty make Pearl a town that truly embodies its name. And with a truly exceptional team of first responders, public safety is another key component of our success. With fantastic housing opportunities from quaint suburban neighborhoods to gorgeous lakefront properties, there's a place for you here in Pearl. You can't beat the location. Right outside of Pearl is the crossroads of the South, where Interstate 20 meets Interstate 55. From here you can travel anywhere within the state or the country. Or you can choose to stay right here in Pearl to enjoy a Mississippi Braves baseball game or experience the small town atmosphere, community pride, and heart of the local residents.
Well, Coach Justin Hunter meeting with the team right now at the 30-yard line of the Titans. Trying to keep the spirits up after watching an Aiden Williams tidal wave in the fourth quarter as Ridgeland pulls away to win this ball game 39-14. There are some positives to take out of this. First and foremost, we won't have to see these receivers again. But the defense played very well against the run. They did very well against the other receivers. The offense showed flashes of brilliance. It was just very tough once we get that far behind, having to play catch-up and throw, every down. The team's young, and they're growing up. They're growing up. And, again, I like the fact that this game was a 6-point game going into the fourth quarter. So it was anybody's ball game at that point.
Yeah, and you got a lot of young guys, again, for Pearl. A freshman at quarterback, Jack Durr, who played the entirety of the game. Sophomores like Kenji McNair and Markel Lake, who did a fantastic job trying to go both ways tonight. They made plays on offense, then they were also put up against wide receivers like Aiden Williams and Jabraxton Boone, who I don't know if there's two other guys like that in the whole state of Mississippi.
All right, I see Justin walking towards the sideline over there. We have Josh Manning down on the field, who is going to attempt to get Justin. Here he comes. Coach Hunter, always gracious, whether we win or whether we lose, he's a gracious, good high school football coach. Justin, you got us?
Can y'all hear me, guys?
Yes, sir. Well, first and foremost, what'd you tell the team?
And I just told them, I thought we showed some fight. We got beat by a good football team. They owned the second half. We got down there and couldn't score a couple times, and that was absolutely big. And then we gave up the big play, which we talked about. We had to limit the big play. And, Aiden Williams is a really good high school football player. Jabraxton Boone's a good high school football player. Garrison Davis is a good football player. I mean, I could go on and on, but I thought they did a really good job of getting their guys the ball and letting their guys win the game for them, and that's what happened.
Hey, Justin, I just wish Lane Kiffin was going to show up at halftime and take Aiden with him right now. I mean, it was a 6-point ball game going into the fourth quarter, and then he just ran those fly routes that's not even fair, right?
He did. I mean, he can really, really run, and he's got amazing ball skills, and we kind of had to do something else because they was hitting us. They was kind of sending him as a decoy. They hit the guy across the middle a couple times in the second quarter. So we had to change our coverage, and then as soon as they saw one-on-one to their sideline, they could see it real well, obviously. And, I don't know if I could have got Prime to go out there and guard him tonight.
Absolutely not.
Hey Coach, we saw cramps on both sides tonight. How much was the weather and humidity maybe a factor?
I think it was. I thought the difference was, our guys played a half last week, and that's nobody's fault. That just is what it is, and their guys had to play a whole game, and I thought that really showed up tonight. We did more conditioning this week than we usually do, but I guess it was just a little too late type thing.
Hey, one final question for you. You let Durr go the whole way. Your initial thoughts on his first full game?
I thought he played pretty well. I know the stat line says 2 interceptions, but they're also playing pass right there when we're trying to catch up. And one of them, I put one of them totally on me. That was all me. I spoke up and said, hey, I really like this, and they came out in a different coverage because it was 3rd and 11, and that's all on me. We should have checked it, and that's my fault. Nobody's but mine. So I think he did a good job. I thought he showed a lot of toughness. He got hit a couple times, bounced right back up, had some good runs, and I thought he showed a lot of leadership on the sideline.
Justin, thank you so much, and I know you're going to get them raring to go for homecoming next week.
We're going to show try. It's going to start Monday morning. We're going to get us some practice in before Labor Day, barbecuing and all that. Hey, through it all, I do appreciate you guys. Appreciate your support. I hate we didn't play better tonight, but good things are coming.
All right, Justin.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, look, Justin has nothing to be ashamed of. There's a lot of teams that are going to be shaking their heads like at the end of the night, at the end of a game, from having to go up against these receivers. Because, again, we had guys, because we're so young and we don't have the experience of the defensive backs and the wide receivers yet, that we had to play them on both sides. And we're not going to have to do that probably the rest of the season. Borderline Brandon, maybe, right?
Yeah. Maybe other than that, and again, I don't know if there's a wide receiver core even in 6A that's as good as what Ridgeland has. And Teddy Dias, if you're him, you've got everything you wanted for Christmas. And man, these guys are something special. Garrison Davis tonight, unofficially 536 yards passing and 5 touchdowns. I mean, that's video game like.
Well, I mean, it helps when Aiden Williams is catching 2 60-yard touchdowns.
Yeah, Aiden probably had close to 300 of that. Don't have that official line right in front of me right now, but a difficult night, but at the same time, a lot of victories. And next week it'll be a whole different opponent as we see Morton come to Ray Rogers Stadium for homecoming. It'll be a chance to get some more reps before we get ready for region play that's coming before too long.
Well, it's a chance to get right on homecoming. I have a feeling it's going to be a little different result next week against the 2A Morton Panthers, and it's exactly what these guys need. We talked about it in the pregame. You need the easier games, the hard game like this, then we'll play Morton, and then we'll go to Biloxi again, another test going right into region play there. So I really like the way the schedule sets up and the way that these guys are able to grow and learn as we go along.
Yeah, and you love the vote of confidence that Coach Hunter gave to Jack Durr by playing him all night tonight. He owned one of those interceptions himself. But every rep is going to help that guy get better and better, along with some of these other sophomores who are doing so much. There's a lot of talent out there, but reps matter, and especially reps against really good teams. And tonight we faced a really good Ridgeland Titan team.
All right, well, we're going to make that drive back to Rankin County from Madison County. We hope you all have enjoyed the broadcast. Wish it would have turned out in a victory, but 39-14 is your final score. No matter win or lose, though, always remember, folks, every day is a great day to be a Pirate. Thank you for watching PMB Sports. The preceding broadcast is copyrighted by Pearl Municipal Broadcasting for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the written consent of Pearl High School or PMB is prohibited.